Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Get out of my way, Mixer. I'm trying to get the thing. That's the wrong thing. This thing. Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Saturday night.
There you
I
go.
love this show, guys. I love. God, what the weird
What's going on?
thing?
Oh, it's in the wrong place. Let me move that and get a different one in there, and we'll, no, wait, oh, fuck. Never mind.
I forgot. We call it the Cram Crypt.
It's the Cram Crypt.
I renamed the Discord server to Cram Crypt.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Unity between our things, you know.
Unity.
Yeah, we're the Cram Crypt. Our Discord's called the Cram Crypt. Come join our Discord.
There you go.
Mods.
And
please blink
it's
mods.
always Halloween here. Always.
Always.
Which is why we've kept all the Halloween motif for those of you who are complaining about it because you hate Halloween. So
Thank you, Chloe.
No. No. Picks? No. I don't know where anything is.
I should have royalties.
Halloween offensive to my religion.
You don't need royalties, D-Large. We just mentioned that you helped come up with it all the time. It's okay.
Cram Crypt. Oh, Cram. The whole Cram
Yeah, the
thing.
Cram.
Yeah.
He started the whole Cram joke.
Way back in the beginning.
Back in Geeky TV.
If you go way back into our playlist, you can find the Cram episode. It has a can of Cram from Fallout 3 as the thumbnail. And
2014. God damn.
It's 2014. 6 years.
Fuck, man.
We've been doing the Cram thing.
We've been cramming for 6 years.
Before,
right.
like, all these other... we tried to do our own, like, streaming site, essentially, that, like, aggregated all our different YouTubes and all our streaming in one spot so our fans could find us, but...
Geeky TV.
It worked out okay, but, you know, then YouTube and all sorts of other things happened, and we just, you know, we started doing this. Twitch worked out.
Twitch just seems to be more consistently functional for such things.
Discord could be more functional. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Move this up a little bit. Why is everything Wow, that was the worst beatboxing ever.
It's called scatting, actually. That wasn't good enough to be beatboxing.
Hey, we got the hype train going!
Hype train!
Hype train! Alright, we gotta keep going with the bits and the subs and the gift subs to keep the hype train rolling. Level 1, 7% there. It's gotta be bits, subs, or gift subs.
There you go.
Soundboard doesn't count.
Have our own. Yeah, soundboard doesn't count.
Donos don't count.
Bits and gift subs.
Bits,
and
subs, gift subs, resubs, sub renewals,
if you don't
submarine sandwiches.
There's a button at the top right of your video even on mobile, and it should give you the option to gift a sub to anyone randomly.
Yes.
You don't have to choose anybody.
And it's a limited time. It's limited time. You get 5 minutes to reach level 1. We're down to 3 minutes and 50 seconds. We're at 17%. Snakehound's dropping a lot. Jail's dropping some. Iceman's dropping some. Legally Blind Gamer. There you go. We're at 27%. Then you get exclusive emotes that you can only get from the hype train. So
yeah, I'm sad. I want some of them.
Got some emotes. Got some emotes. Got 3.5 minutes
I'm always
left.
Broke. Proof in the pudding. I have no pickups this week.
Yeah, Carlatin's like, yeah, someone could gift me a sub again. Carlatin, who lives and dies by gift subs. Oh, Michelle O'Toole gifting 1 tier 1 sub to Sarah Nizer's community. They're gifted a total of 3 in the channel. Hey, very nice. Thank you, Michelle.
Don't give Crowlton a sub. He doesn't need it. God damn you.
Gifted a tier 1 to How's Your Father.
And then he immediately gives him a sub. You son of a bitch.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to put this...
Now you see how much more
there.
it counts towards the hype
we go.
train when you gift.
Oh, hey, I
It
got one of
does.
these too.
It does. We're at
Does this count for
55%.
me?
55%, 2.5 minutes left. 2.5 minutes left to hit level 1. Get all those gift emotes. Oh, Trolatin.
Hey,
Legally
I
Blind
joined in. I
Gamer.
joined in. I get emotes.
Legally
Yay!
Blind Gamer got a gift sub for Trolatin. I am apparently Super Saiyaning out right now. Oh my God, I'm on
resubbed for
fire.
29 months, sir. 29
Okay.
months, sir. Not in a row.
29 months of Skinslip
I missed one day.
subscriptionness.
So it's not contiguous.
I know. Oh my God, guys, we're at 87%. We're so close.
Please,
We're so close.
I want some emotes. Somebody help me get emotes.
Help us get emotes. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Another subscription. Who was? I can't see who it was. Oh, Skinslip. It's Skinslip.
Yeah.
It just took
Oh,
a
it
while.
took for a long time.
Just took a while to kick in. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So 89%. We're almost there.
Oh,
Ryan
come
Chataway
on.
says he loves us all. We love you too, Ryan. We love you, man. We love you. Roth
Come
Sathi
on.
hyping up.
I
with
swear
the-
to God, I get to join in and it doesn't complete. I'll be so. Oh,
Stoudman,
thank God.
Stoudman gifted a sub to Iceman. Worm Disease dropped 100 bits, and we hit
I was gonna be
100%. We are at
so
level
upset.
1.
I was gonna be so upset. 'Cause I never get to join in those things. And I was gonna be so upset. I was like,
Aw,
no.
well, good. I'm glad you got to join in on this one.
Chance.
There you go. Michelle O'Toole dropping bits. Level 1 complete. I think it gives
No,
us
we're on
another.
level 2.
I think it gives us another 5 minutes to hit level 2. So there you go.
Yep.
Yep, we
Another
got 4.5 minutes, just because it was still hyping up level 1. So you have 4.5 minutes to hit level 2.
I'm happy with whatever happens now because I
Same
got
things.
emotes.
That's
I'm happy
awesome,
about it.
guys. You rock. We've never completed level 2 before. We've never completed level
Oh, we
2.
haven't? Oh, wow.
So we've got.
Come on, guys.
I don't know.
Let's
We
beat
got
level
about
2.
halfway, I think. We
Reach
can do
deep.
it. We can do it.
Thanks,
I know
Phil
we
Penny.
can do
Send him
it.
our way. I'll send him his way. I don't get anything from it.
This is the. Hey, Iceman! Renew subscription. Thanks, dude. Woo!
There, all right, come on. Come on, guys. You gotta, come on.
Michelle dropping
Start
some
spamming those
applause.
gifts. Start
Worm-
spamming gift subs.
Worm
everybody.
Disease dropping some bits.
In the denomination of 5 gift subs at a time. Come on, I believe in you. It counts for a lot when you do it like in
It
big
takes a
chunks
little
like
bit
that.
more to get to level 2, because it's...
You get a bonus when you buy them in groups like that, too.
Alright, take
So.
care, Ryan. Ryan was here for the pre-show. He's not just bailing as soon as the show starts.
Well,
Uh,
it's fucking almost 3. It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Florida time.
I know.
there. And Eric time.
the weird Florida time.
Hi, Eric. Sorry.
But,
Are you working tomorrow?
Worm Disease
No.
dropping bits.
Oh, thank
Thankfully,
you.
I'm not working tomorrow, but I was gonna mention that we kind of can't make these, starting at 2 o'clock in the morning, a habit. If you want me to be here.
Well, it's not a habit. It just, that's the way it works out sometimes.
Definitely.
Michelle O'Toole
Yeah.
gifting a tier 1 sub
Thank you, Michelle.
to Mega Commandy.
4 total in the chat.
And I have a panda on my head. I have a panda on me.
Dude, it's cute.
I have
Oh
a
my
panda
god.
on my head. Should angle up a bit
Pretty
so we can
fucking
see
cute.
the things. Yeah. We're at 14%, level 2. We got 2.5 minutes left.
You can do it.
I don't know. It's...
You can do it all night long.
See, those of you watching on YouTube, you don't get to see all this hype train stuff. You do get to see it on Twitch, though, because it actually does save the chat, and I think you get to see a repeat of it on the chat as well.
I have no idea. I don't know how it works.
But all the more reason to be here when we're live. Every Saturday night we do this, so
Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it.
I
It's
think
too low.
everybody's tapped out.
That's okay. Well, we
That's
thank you
okay.
guys.
We
It
hit
was wonderful.
we hit level 1 and we got a pile of free emotes for everybody. We're at 14%. You should be able
Oh,
to see
you know
at the
what? I
top of the
forgot to-
chat.
You know what I forgot to do as somebody who does these things here in the chat? I forgot to post a tweet in the chat so everyone can get a retweet shout out.
Oh, there you go.
You want a shout out? There you go. You got to retweet it.
Retweet.
That's how it works.
Likes are appreciated. Retweets are appreciated even more because that
Absolutely.
that
Any kind of interaction.
spreads the word out there.
replying also is good because that helps boost his numbers
Yeah.
for people seeing, you know. Then people who follow you will see that you replied and go, "Oh, what's the show that they're interested in?" You know. And then that's how it works.
Not
How
on
you spread the
Twitter,
word.
worm disease. What? What?
What? Well, that's okay.
All right. Thanks to Major Motoko and Crimson Cross for the retweets.
I quote tweeted it. I don't
Thanks
need a
to-
shout out. I'm here on the show.
Thanks to Major Motoko and, of course, Skinslip and Crimson Cross again. And Sod KGB. SODKGB. And Richard Turnley Jr. for the
They're Russian spies.
The likes.
Russian bot.
Russian bots. Yeah. Andy Breckenridge, Drum Mike for the like. Andy Breckenridge for the quote tweet. Say, enjoying the show. That's right.
Yay.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, guys. And I think, did the hype train, we got 9 seconds.
Yes, the Twitter does, or Twitch does choose the gift subs at random when you choose random person who's a fan. So
Okay.
that's why I say everyone.
I mean, it'll-
if you want to gift sub, you can just do it random.
There we go. That is it. The hype train has left the station. I got an emote. I got an emote. Choo
I don't know what it
choo.
is.
Choo choo. It's a train.
Oh.
It's a train.
Oh.
It's like
It's
an
It's
engine.
just perspective. That is confusing.
It's a
me.
weird
Okay.
perspective. Yeah, it's a choo choo train.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's a choo choo train. We got a choo choo train.
And I bet you if you got a bunch of them, there's more cars, and you can make it like line up. It probably spells the word hype or something.
Probably. I don't know. So.
And we could have had that. We could have.
Smackhound's
I'm pretty
got
happy
a
with what
whole
we got.
bunch.
Oh yeah, look, there's a train
Yeah.
car with a griffin egg, and other
Yeah.
oh, these are all train cars. Oh,
No,
I
it's
see.
awesome, guys. 5 subs and 3,550 bits. That's a good way to kick off the show. So, since we're starting late and Garbage Gamer is complaining bitterly about it, did you want to...
Rightfully so.
When we get to the news, did you want to do the gaming news right on the top?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't work tomorrow,
Oh.
but it's like my
Oh,
one
well, then we're
weekend
not-
off a month.
Okay.
So-
Well, we won't worry about it then. Never mind.
No, yeah, you don't need to worry about it tonight. I was
Alright.
just hoping, just
In the
don't make it
future.
a thing. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah, no, and normally the pre-show goes till a little after 9. It's just we started it later today, and then we got involved in other things, and it's all...
And we waited until we're all pixelated
I know.
again.
It's
Awesome.
It's all organic and fluid.
Everyone turned
There's,
pixels for me, too.
You know, yeah, I see Stout and Garbage Gamer are pixels for me too.
Yeah.
I look beautiful. I don't
The
know what
fuck,
to tell.
Discord? Sort your shit.
Hey, turbo baby.
You're making it look... I'm not giving them a single red cent. We're going to find something else that works better.
Oh sure. I'm just saying.
But, and then we'll give them money.
I'm not giving them a single red
We should
cent
see-
or a blue one.
We should see if Slack has video chat. We would have to move our Discord server to Slack then.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Discord, but a different platform.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yes, I actually do have some pickups this week. It's my birthday. This is my last. This is the last SNI before my birthday. My birthday is on February 25th. So you know, kind of early birthday gift to myself. I picked up a few movies that I've been wanting, and yeah, and watched some too. So some of them will also be in the movie reviews this week.
Yay.
Yeah, so we did pickups. Then we got lots of news, I guess. So what do we want to do first? Pickups, news.
I think we can do the news, get it out of the way.
All right, let's get the news out of the way.
We've got a viewership now. Might as well go for it. Yeah.
Sure. News. Holy crap! There's a massive list.
I have a whole presentation about Toy Fair too, so
Oh, good lord. Okay.
I'll go at the end. So just
Okay.
put me at the end.
Who's ready for the Cram news? Says Raptor Rivera. By the way, Sean gets a glass of water. Lots of words. Oh,
Good.
okay.
You just
Lots of words.
Oh my god. Can't hear you, Stout. Can't hear you. There's too much evil in the room. There's too much evil.
Will you please stop saying that?
I think it's about time we make some changes to the soundboard. We've been using that one for almost a year.
Thank you. Please.
So
So
yeah, we'll see what.
you just got through explaining that Garbage Gamer was going to tell us the gaming news before we got into the other news,
Yeah.
and then you were about to start telling the other news first.
Yes, because I thought it was because he had to go to bed early, but he said don't worry about it this week. You missed the rest of that conversation.
We can't make this a regular thing of starting this late. That's what he was.
Yes.
That's what Eric was saying.
And
Yeah.
I said it's not a regular
Well, I thought he was
thing.
saying
It's
it would
organic and fluid, and just happened to work
No.
out that way this
Change his
week.
mind.
And
Eric said, "Don't worry about it."
and that was that.
All
So
Oh, Raptor. Hey, actually, as a point of note, maybe we should start with video game news from now on. Just put the tag at the beginning, and we can just make that a thing, maybe.
does it matter? Because I mean, then we still
Okay.
have pickups
Yes.
to do, and
No, I meant a part of the news. As part of the news segment, we should just make video game news first as a thing, just as a courtesy to Eric, myself, as a thing.
but I'm
normally.
saying would that matter? Because we still have pickups after the news,
I don't know.
unless we do
It's
pickups
like-
before
Eric
the
doesn't always have
news,
pickups.
and
Eric's
it's
like, fuck this shit and leaves. It's up to him. I mean, I
yeah,
don't know.
well, true.
That's
Well,
a good
I don't
point.
know. Eric has a lot of pickups usually.
Sometimes we do pickups beforehand too. It's just
14 to be exact.
Well,
not
see,
usually.
there you go.
Fair.
So,
Wow.
anyway,
Congrats.
can we stop talking about the show and just do the show now? All right. So, we got the official trailer for the third season of HBO's Westworld. I have not seen the trailer yet. I'll have to check that out. I saw the teaser that they posted months ago, but, yeah.
I haven't seen the show.
What? Really? At all? What the fuck?
Waiting for it to wrap up.
You should... No.
I was on my radar and waiting for it to wrap up. It's one of those shows I know I'm gonna devour. I don't want to wait between seasons, so I'm just gonna wait.
But then
I'd
you
rather
don't-
wait
then
now.
You don't get to like speculate and talk about it with the rest of us as we're watching it. Like
I'm fine.
you antisocial fuck. Anyway,
I'm okay with it. Sometimes I'm antisocial, man.
I know. Great. Anyway, official trailer for the Netflix series. I am not okay with this. Just like I am not okay with Skinslip waiting until Westworld is over to watch it.
Oddly specific.
Says
Mildly don't care.
Sydney, played by Sophia Lillis of Andy Michetti, my eyes. It is a teenage girl navigating the trials and tribulations of high school while dealing with the complexities of her family, her budding sexuality, and mysterious superpowers just beginning to awaken deep within her. Interesting. I have to check that one out. Official trailer for the comedy horror Deerskin. A man's obsession with his designer deerskin jacket causes him to blow his life savings and turn to crime. Written and directed
Weird.
by Quentin Dupieux, who also helmed the 2010 killer tire flick Rubber. Interesting.
Ooh,
All right.
that's a
Very
really
meta
good
thing.
one.
From the director
Yeah.
of Rubber.
Rubber's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It's very meta.
Of my
It's-
rubber.
Rings Hauser is in it. That's all you need
It's
to know.
full of subtext that most people just completely miss when
I
you read
see.
the reviews. It's hilarious.
I was surprised that Rubber was an actual movie, because I remember seeing the trailer and I thought, haha, that was a funny mock trailer they just did.
It started as a short.
And then it was like, it's an actual
Yeah.
movie. I'm like, what? How
It started as short as a trailer, and then
how
became a
would
movie,
that
yeah.
concept have enough steam for a full 90 minutes? You know, like, okay.
And when you see it, you'll understand.
All right. I'll probably
good.
check it out. At
It's
some
worth
point.
watching.
Official trailer for the
I'll
Apple
say to shut your hormones.
Official trailer for the Apple TV Plus series Amazing Stories. Reimagining the anthology from visionary director
Nice.
Steven Spielberg. Amazing Stories, executive produced by Spielberg, will transport the audience to worlds of wonder through the lens of today's most imaginative filmmakers, directors, and writers. Cool.
I love amazing stories from my shows from
Well,
my,
and-
my childhood.
I always felt like the original series was canceled too soon. They only did 2 seasons. So, I'm definitely okay with that. I'm just not okay with it being on Apple TV Plus, because fuck that. Anyway, we'll find some other way to watch it. Official trailer for the Midway Games documentary Insert Coin. Ooh, I immediately want to see that. The oral history of a team of geeks and misfits in the back of a Chicago factory creating the biggest video games, such as Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, and others of all time. Very cool. As you will know, we're all big Midway Games fans here. So, I mean, the logo on the back of
I hate
Skinslip's chair
Midway Games.
even
They
looks a
only
little
make
bit like the
crap.
Midway logo. So, there you go.
Sherlock.
That's the part where you duck down so we can see the logo, so you know what I'm talking about. But okay, anyway. Official trailer for the horror picture Run. A horror-schooled teenager begins to suspect his mother is keeping a dark secret from her, starring Sarah Paulson of American Horror Story and Shyamalan's Glass fame. Very cool. Sarah Paulson was also in American Gothic, the short-lived 90s supernatural horror series. And we got the official teaser trailer for the Netflix anime series Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy Siege. Oh,
It
cool.
looks good.
Cool. I will have to check that out.
And guess what? Cliffjumper's back, and I don't think he dies in this one.
Wow, that's amazing.
Got a really cool, futuristic car mode.
Nice. I'm guessing
They all have, it's different than the animated series.
yeah.
So they have completely new designs, but it's
Yeah.
all futuristic. It's very Tron-car-esque, actually.
Well,
I'd
I'm
say.
guessing if it's War for Cybertron, it's primarily pre when they came to Earth.
Yes,
much
and it's
like
not related
the-
to the game Wars for Cybertron, which
Okay.
I thought at first, but
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
different universe. It's a whole new start for them. So.
Gotcha. Cool. Let's check it out. Netflix released the first clip of Stranger Things Season 4, revealing a familiar face in an unfamiliar place. Raptors
But
note,
Season 3, shit.
Raptors note, meant to put this in last week. Completely forgot. Yes, obviously not going to say anything for those who haven't seen it, but very excited. Love Stranger Things. Current WWE star Sasha Banks has landed a role on the second season of The Mandalorian in an unspecified role. Interesting.
Cool.
All right. During an
Good for her.
interview with Daily Dead, Gremlins and Gremlins 2, the new Batch director Joe Dante confirmed he will be consulting on the upcoming HBO Max animated prequel series Gremlins: Secrets of the Mogwai. Excellent. Looking forward to that one, actually. Disney's live-action adaptation of Mulan has an official rating of PG-13. So PG-13 rated
Violence
Disney.
with the sword.
There you
Who
go.
would have thunk it?
So they're allowed one fuck. Where are
And a
they going
shit.
to put it?
That's right.
And they get a shit, at least one.
That's right. A series of leaked images and a 12-second video taken from the set of Matt Reeves' The Batman this week revealed the first look at the Bat Cycle and the full Bat suit. Oh, haven't seen that. I'll have to
And
check that out.
there's a female character in a jumpsuit next to him, and we're speculating it's Catwoman.
Ah, okay.
But we don't know because we just
Don't
saw
know.
her leg and arm, and
Oh,
shit
okay.
looks very feline.
Uh-huh,
It's just
uh-huh.
speculation, though.
All right, I'll have to check
All
that
I'm going to
out.
say about those pictures is, in the light of day, when you get rid of all the shadows from the dark whatever that they had for
The hot spot, the light
Camera
being 5
Yeah.
inches in his
stuff.
face.
I still don't like the cowl, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
it
just
doesn't
not
like
a fan
you
of the
either.
cowl.
I'm not a huge fan of the outfit, to be honest.
Make or break the
Well-
fucking movie with you.
Yeah,
But
of course not.
it's also supposed to be early days Batman, so
Yeah.
I mean everything hasn't been refined yet. So
It
it's
looks like
supposed
it's,
to be a little rough around
Frank
the
Miller
edges.
inspired,
Yeah,
which is not necessarily a problem. I just think it's
yeah.
a tiny bit too tactical for me, in my opinion. I don't know. It feels weird.
Tactical. Yeah, I don't
Like, it feels more like something the Punisher would wear. You know, like it feels like tactical armor more like than
know. Okay.
body, like a plate to protect your vitals or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
All right.
I don't have a problem with it because I haven't seen it in motion, all that stuff. It's just it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I look forward to checking it out.
The,
I'll have to
the
look
suit
up those
doesn't
clips.
make or break Batman ever.
No,
It goes everywhere.
it's
with
about the
suit.
performance.
Right.
Speaking of Batman, in an article for the New York Times, actor and filmmaker Ben Affleck was candid when talking about not coming back to the Cape and Cowl, citing heavy drinking, marital problems, and the troubled production of 2017's Justice League, resulting in sapping his strength to return to the character.
Wow.
Yeah. He
I can understand in personal life just fucking taking it all from you. Like, I'm
Yeah,
done,
yeah,
I can't handle
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, we hold nothing against Batfleck. I mean, he did great in the times he did don the cape and cowl. You know, I think he surprised everybody with how good he was. But you know, totally respect his reason not to come back. Says, I showed somebody the Batman script, Affleck recalled. They said, I think the script is good. I also think you'll drink yourself to death if you go through what you just went through again. Of American Horror Story, American Crime Story, The Politician, etc. is set to make his next series for Netflix in the form of Hollywood. Okay, there you go. The series, as you might expect, follows a group of dreaming actors and filmmakers trying to make it in Hollywood, California, right after World War II. It promises to
I can't wait.
It promises to dissect the dreamers who've given us our favorite golden age pieces of entertainment and get into the nitty-gritty of marginalization, sexism, racism, corruption, and the stories behind telling stories.
I can't fucking wait, because I love that era of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like, the history behind it. I've read a lot about it. I haven't actually watched a lot of movies
Yeah, same here.
about that time. Like, the actual classic movies. But I really...
Yeah.
Oh, the series looks
It'd
like
be
it's going to be
interesting.
great.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down
Teaser
for that.
posters, like, perfect.
Yeah. One of the most popular video game franchises in recent memory is about to hit the silver screen. Borderlands will see a live-action adaptation with Eli Roth, director of the original Cabin Fever, Hostel, and The House of the Clock in its Walls, at the helm. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Got my interest.
Yeah. Sony Pictures Television is set to develop a scripted television series based on the Doc Savage pulp fiction franchise from the Street and Smith library. Nice. The scripted series will chronicle his adventures featuring rampaging dinosaurs, secret societies led by dastardly villains, fantastic gadgets and weapons, death-dealing traps, hair-raising escapes, and plots to rule the Earth. Original Film, a production house responsible for The Boys, Preacher, and Happy, will run the project. Excellent. Well, I hope
they set it in the 70s. I hope they do.
That'd be great. Well, and I love the fact that it sounds like a real return to fantastical comic book storytelling. You know, like something that's been sadly lacking from a lot of comic book projects.
I mean, go back to the 50s, the original pulp stories,
just
the 40s, you know?
go nuts with it. Like, have
set
fun.
it in that time period. I would love that. Like the Shadow, the movie Shadow was set in that time period. Which
That's
was perfect.
true. Yeah.
Same with the Phantom.
Actually, I think the Shadow was set even earlier, wasn't it? Like 30s or 40s.
And I had some great Phantom announcements later.
I have to see that. I know what those are too.
I have more than just what you showed.
Oh, good.
There's more.
Oh, good.
A lot more.
Excellent. Good. I look forward to it. Yeah, but of course, it is from the same people who brought us The Boys, Preacher, and Happy. Happy is one I've been meaning to check out for ages. Preacher, I absolutely loved. I just got sucked right into that show and powered through it in like a couple of weeks. Same time I was reading the comics, which I also loved. Just such a great story. And I've heard a lot of good things about The Boys as well. So, yeah,
I read half of The Boys, and I can tell you it's fucking great.
I'm totally down with that team tackling Doc Savage. Let's see. Rumors ran rampant this week that Disney was planning on rebooting the Planet of the Apes series, putting the critically acclaimed Caesar trilogy to rest. Rumor mill. Nothing confirmed. Rumor mill.
In fact, it was actually denied by the director, who replied to the rumor and said, "It's absolutely we're still doing the sequel. Caesar's legacy will live on." He said.
Good. So we should at least be getting a fourth one.
You'll be getting a fourth film. It's not a reboot.
No. I still need to see the third one, which I've heard is amazing. Loved the first two.
Very, very good.
Loved the first two.
I still think the second one is the best of the trilogy.
The second one was so damn good.
I know.
So much of that movie has stuck with me. I'll never
horse
forget.
Firing machine gun while riding a monkey riding a ape riding a horse while firing a machine gun.
Yes.
Everything I wanted in the world. And then it was also really good.
It was also really good. Well, I remember us commenting on just the quality of the CG in that. And the level of detail, like how it wasn't just that they had hair; it had hair with like particles of dirt and like flakes of skin and stuff in it. It was like
It's
very
great.
detailed.
And my favorite part is the human brains. Human brains are like this. Like when I saw King Kong 2005, that CGI was mind-blowingly good.
Mm-hmm.
And now when I look at it after seeing Rise of the Planet of the Apes, it's like, oh, that's really fake looking. And I can never go back and look at it again the same way.
I know.
It's not something that happens with like practical effects for some reason. I don't know why.
But it goes well. I mean, because the practical effects never change. That's like it's still a physical thing there on the set with the actors.
Yeah.
Whereas
That's true.
And it's really just a matter of how well designed was it at the time. But with CG, I mean, the technology's constantly changing, constantly evolving. They're getting new algorithms to handle more complex particles and organic features and whatnot, and it changes, and it changes very rapidly. You know, I mean, King Kong isn't that long ago, really, in the grand scheme of things.
15 years.
15 years ago. Now you look how much things have evolved since then. in terms of the
insane.
quality of CG. I mean, it's,
Like if they were to do a new King Kong, which I don't like they're going to, like
Yeah.
the mocaps can be 10 times better,
so
way
it's,
more accurate. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, I think the Apes movies also kind of stand as an example of this is the quality of CG you get with CG artists when you give them the time and the resources to do it well. You know,
Exactly.
They have the skill, they have the know-how. You just have to let them, give them a chance to breathe and do the work.
Always remember
you
when
know?
you see bad special effects on the screen, the only reason they're bad when it's some CGI is because the studio didn't give it time to breathe.
Yeah, lack of time. That's
They rushed
exactly
it.
it.
It's always a rush.
Yeah.
They can release the movie at any fucking time.
Yeah.
Any time.
Yes.
Mhm.
But no, they have to meet that fucking shut up and just make it long as don't announce a date. Just say it's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be out
Um,
and we'll announce it when we're done with
Oh,
it.
and well, here
Yes,
we go.
Skeleton. Garbage Gamer definitely fell asleep. Yes.
However, filmmaker Wes Ball, director of the Maze Runner trilogy and the upcoming Apes film, answered a fan question and made those reports null and void. Quote,
Oh, there
it's
you go.
never been easier for journalists to actually get in touch with the actual people who actually know, but maybe it's the point to not fact-check these days. Regardless, don't worry, I won't ruin the surprises, but it's safe to say Caesar's legacy will continue. There you go. So
That's the one I was talking about.
yeah.
I was just bitching about how people don't fucking fact check about anything anymore.
Oh, I know.
I was saying
Yeah, it's
like,
because the fact checkers got laid off.
nobody
Yeah.
remembers that Google exists.
I
Half
know.
the country doesn't remember that Google is a thing.
Well,
It's
and,
like,
and
you can
as Wes
fucking do
Ball
10
said,
second search.
it's super easy to contact the people making the movie these days. It's like, hey, hit them up on Twitter for fuck's sake. Like, hey, is there any truth to this rumor? No. Okay, cool, thanks.
Hey, I work for this news outlet, and can I get the quote on whether it's real or not?
Yeah.
It's not real. Thanks. All right, cool. Bye.
Okay, have a good day. The third Jurassic World film and sixth film in the Jurassic saga began production this week. There you go.
Yeah.
Still have to see the
Exciting.
others.
Woo.
I've only seen the
They're all
first
good.
two
Yeah, I'm
Jurassic
awake.
Park movies.
Every
Huh?
single one of them. Solid
5 minutes later, I'm awake.
The third one's the least
Hey,
good,
no,
but
I'm-
it's still a good film.
I'm just listening. I really have nothing to
I
say.
agree. The audience is right. The third one's not as good as the others, but it's not a bad movie. They're wrong about that. So.
Leigh Whannell, who's currently writing the remake of the 1981 classic Escape from New York, has suggested that Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell, be chosen as the new Snake Plissken. Raptors note, I'll credit
I
John...
don't see it personally, but I don't.
He looks just like him! The fuck are you talking about?
Raptors note, I'll credit John Squires from Bloody Disgusting for this. He said instead of a reboot, why don't we have a third Escape with old man Snake Plissken? Yeah.
I don't
Yes!
see why they,
That'd
I
be
want
great.
to see why it can't be both.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's a road trip. It's a road trip of a guy and his old man, and they're trying to connect for one last time, and
And,
that would be fucking.
and finally, the horror sequel Brahms, The Boy 2, and The Snowy Adventure, The Call of the Wild, starring Harrison Ford, both hit theaters this week. I still need to see The Boy. I heard it was quite good.
Hold on. There's
Hold on.
something else.
Hold on. What?
I just noticed you didn't mention something that happened this week.
Oh, I mentioned what was in the list, so...
Yeah, no.
But, okay.
So I guess he.
All right,
missed it.
deal with the cat.
It
Okay.
happens. It happens sometimes. Raptor doesn't catch everything.
That's fine. He's only human. Just get to the item.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the sequel series to the House on Haunted Hill, or not Haunted.
The Haunting of
No.
Hill House.
The Haunting of the Hill House.
Hill House. Yeah.
Yes.
Haunted Hill House. The sequel series to that has it's either begun filming or finished filming. I can't remember.
Ooh.
Okay.
Something
You know,
happened
you
with
just
that.
mentioned about Google. Justin, you know what you can do? You can go confirm your own news report.
So there was
Oh, that one's
something
coming.
about the Haunting of Hill House this week. I don't know
The
what
Haunting of-
exactly,
Something that
but
happened,
there was
and-
something.
Haunting of Bly Manor?
It had to do with some.
The Haunting of Bly Manor, I guess is what it's called. The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Bly Manor.
That's cool. That's a cool name. Is that like from another movie that I'm not picking up on? Bly Manor?
I don't know.
Somebody?
Different.
Would somebody know? Somebody who knows him better know? Oh, that's coming
How's
up.
your
Don't
brother?
worry, Iceman. We got
Something,
no obits
something,
later.
mumble, mumble.
There's no reason to start throwing like fucking obits out. It's always at the end. Jumping the gun, brother.
Oh, apparently he also has a new series coming to Netflix called Midnight Mass.
So, oh,
Flanagan, the guy who directed.
is it based on the book? Because the movie sucked, and I would love them to redo it. The book was amazing.
Maybe.
It's a show about
I could
vampires.
click on that, but I'm currently looking for other information.
I want you to go that. Go check that when you're done. I'm curious. I'll go look that up. Fuck that. Google Midnight Mass. All right.
Drop everything you're doing and check that for me.
Okay. Nope. Completely different series. Not related. Okay. That's a bummer. That movie was so bad. Midnight Mass. Avoid it.
You
It's
made
a
a
vampire
tweet
movie.
about it. That's why I said that, because I saw the tweet and I was like, oh, that's coming out soon. Oh, yeah.
Turn of the Screw. What? I'm confused, Crimson Cross. Where did that come from?
Yeah, it comes from Turn of the Screw. Yeah. Do you not know Turn
Oh.
of the Screw, Henry James?
Oh, I see. No,
The
I don't. But
Innocents?
no, my point was Crimson Cross's comment was a non sequitur, had no context. He said, "Boom, Turn of the Cross." That's all he said. Like that had no context.
He meant book Turn of the Cross.
Yes,
Turn of
yeah.
the Screw.
But that still has no context. Turn of the Cross. But in what? In reference to what? You need to put context in the chat, guys. I'm not trying to rant. I'm just saying like this is. It's like I was confused because there's no context to his comment. Like even when he replies, there's a delay of 15 seconds and then another several seconds before you reply. So by the time we get back, it's like almost up to 30 seconds later. We're on to another subject sometimes, so you got to put context within your comment, guys.
Context
Really
is important.
It's very important. Otherwise, you get me going. I don't know what you're saying, but obviously,
It's like when you just say, haha, yeah. Like, what? Yeah, what? What are you talking with? Yeah, I agree. About what?
that's hilarious. What's hilarious? Nothing. Now you gotta
Use
fucking
your
tell us.
words. It's like when I'm playing my game and I hear gunfire really nearby and I'm like, is one of our team under fire? Silence. Like, hello? Is someone being shot at that is one of us?
Turn around,
5
look,
seconds later, fuck, I'm down.
turn around, look, and you, all four of you are literally in 4 different parts of like the same area. It's far enough away you can't support each other.
It's like, oh shit! There's like a whole squad here. Okay, let me just get to the other side of the map where you are, and I'll be right there. Just try not to die.
Yeah.
Guys,
How
we
many
really
times-
have to stick together. We can't be going apart from each other. We have
How
to
many
stay close.
fucking
My
times?
favorite is I was playing with some randoms,
Yeah.
and I was playing Apex
Oh.
Legends, and I opened this door.
Yeah.
And there's a whole squad inside, and they have gear. And I close the door. There's the next door, and he's like, "What?" And he goes in, and he gets fucking killed. And I ran away. I was like, "Nope, not saving you." I said, "Next door." Hilarious.
That's
I
hilarious.
still got killed by them, but it was
It's
just
like your
2
Han
houses
Solo,
later.
your Han Solo moment.
Yeah, it was like I
Or
opened.
no,
nope.
it's the Jack Burton moment.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I opened the door. Their back was to me. So I
Yeah.
opened the door and I immediately closed the door and ran away. And my rando partner opens the door and goes in
Ugh.
and gets fucking killed by probably the guy who turned around. Like, who opened the door?
Yeah,
Because
wait.
you hear the door open.
Yeah,
You know. They're like, what the fuck? Oh, hey. Like.
Yeah.
he's like,
How is
It's that
Apex
other door.
Legends? I haven't tried that one yet.
it's good.
All right,
Yeah.
All right.
I have it. I have it. I can report it now.
Finally.
Okay. The Haunting of Hill House was based on Shirley Jackson's book of the same name.
Uh-huh.
Bly Manor, scheduled for premiere in 2020, marks the setting of the Henry James novella The Turn of the Screw. A ghost
Oh.
story originally published in 1898
Context.
by 2 orphans looked after by a young governess
Uh-huh.
who narrates the tale. There have been multiple efforts to adapt it, including 1961's The Innocents,
Love that one.
1971's The Nightcomers, and 2009's BBC version. I did not know the BBC did Turn of the Screw.
BBC has done a few adaptations. There's also a Dan
Worm
Curtis
Disease?
one from the 70s that I'd really like to get.
Gaming with me is very communicative. I actually explain things like,
Yes.
"Hey, Northwest 133, we've got bogeys.
Yes.
Oh, which way's that? Look at the top of your screen.
Look at the compass. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm very into team games, and I've wanted to play team games with my friends for a while, but they're off doing their loner shit. So
I do team games. You just don't like the team game I play.
yeah, I don't like the team game you play.
So,
Exactly.
I have enjoyed the couple of times you have joined me because you are communicative, and
I
it is
thought,
clear
well,
what's
I enjoyed
going
the
on.
communication and teamwork. I did not enjoy the game itself. Even
see.
it just wasn't. It didn't have the dopamine joy button like a game should have. You know what I mean?
Anyway, I
It
enjoyed.
hits your dopamine button. There's
I
nothing wrong with
enjoyed the communicativeness.
Communicative.
Hey, everybody I play with, be more like Skinslip.
Talk. I was
Why
like,
would they do that
I don't know.
when they could literally get on the ground and then 5 seconds later be like, "Fuck, I'm down."
Yeah, I know. Why did you land over there?
You
All
know
our
I'm
markers
calling
were
out,
over
but
here. It's like, oh, I
I'm
came in
just
too
calling
low.
out
Like,
because I have so much fun listening to. Like I'll be working on something.
Okay.
And just, I know who you're playing with, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, I'm down.
my favorite is when Sean looks around and realizes there's 3 people and the 4th person's just somewhere else.
I'm like,
Hey, so-and-so,
where's
where
so
are
and so?
Yeah.
Oh, I landed at the lighthouse. It's like, yeah, well, we're on the other side of the map. Oh, I thought you said the lighthouse. Yeah, no, I didn't.
I love how Rosie does that specifically just to annoy you.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
Well, that's the
part
other
about when
thing.
she's
That's
playing.
different. That's my
That's
child
different.
trolling
She
me.
just, hey, and she
Yeah.
could do well as a solo. You never know. I mean, you know.
Rosie's actually pretty good. Like, she's gotten better with the building. She's gotten better with. It's just when she gets in troll mode, it just becomes a little pain in the ass. But she can hold her own. Like I've like spectated her when I'm down and she's still active, and she's just
Like the rest
laying
of
waste
us,
to
she
everything.
enjoys her rage.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Here.
Rosie, stop putting in putting walls in front of me.
Why are you
wild.
halfway across the map? I don't know.
It's like, oh, I was working on a challenge. It's like, great. You want to maybe tell us, and then we'll go there with you next time.
Right.
Anyway, what else we got here? News.
I thought you were done with news. That's
No,
what I
there's
mentioned.
a bunch of people
There's a
died. Bunch of people died
Yeah.
this week.
There's one in particular that we had.
Oh.
Jason Davis, bit character and voice actor, best known for voicing Mikey in the hit Disney animated series Recess. That's a couple gone from Recess now. But Janet Dubois, veteran actor and musical performer with a career that began in 1962, known for roles in the Animals series The PJs, I'm Gonna Get You Sucka, and famously played Willona Woods in the 1970s sitcom Good Times. If her filmography isn't familiar, you definitely know her voice as she sang the opening theme, Moving On Up, for the Jeffersons. There you go.
Moving on up.
That's a great song.
moving on up.
Kelly Nakahara, best known for portraying Nurse Kelly in more than 150 episodes of the long-running series MASH. Ugh, love MASH. Esther Scott, character actor with roles in Boys in the Hood, Dreamgirls, 2007's Transformers, and started her career in 1985 as the voice of Shodu Warwick and in the Star Wars Ewoks animated series. Jose Mojica Marins. Did you want to do this
AKA
one?
Coffin Joe.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I cannot stress. I'm going to call him Coffin Joe so I don't mutilate his name.
Okay.
That was his stage name.
Oh, okay.
Coffin Joe is also a trilogy of movies you can go buy right now. It's available from Synapse.
Cool.
DVD only. The importance of this man is in his home country. He is both the Elvira and the George Romero. Excuse me. He's the Vampira. He's the first like horror host slash also character in a movie slash director, writer, producer. He is so important to
Dude, like everything.
To everything.
Well,
in
the
this
horror
country.
culture in
Brazil.
In Brazil, yeah.
Just it's mind-boggling his importance to horror there. I mean, he
Yeah.
played a werewolf. Valdemar Daninsky is one of my favorite. I named a cat Voldemar after him. So
Nice.
wasn't my cat, but I just named the cat Voldemar. Anyway, but he's it was very, very, very important. He brought a lot of horror to his country.
Nice.
That where previously there was none. So it was just
Excellent.
yeah.
So very,
I
very
thought of all the
important
people
then,
on this fucking planet, he was really a vampire and he would live forever. He was, you know, he lived the fucking persona. Whenever you saw him in anything, here's an interview. He's basically Coffin Joe in the interview. You know, yeah.
So not too far removed from his regular personality.
Exactly. It's beautiful. Loved
Nice.
it.
That sounds
Real character.
And finally, Nicola Cutie. Over the years, Cutie's performance has been published by such entities as Warren Publishing, Charlton Comics, Marvel Comics, and DC Comics, in addition to Creepy and his own creations, Moonchild, The Star Babe, and E-Man. Cutie has been a hand in such iconic franchises as Vampirella and Popeye. What's more, he's worked alongside with such fellow industry legends as Stan Lee, Wally Wood, and Bill Black. He's a two-time winner of the Warren's Ray Bradbury Award, as well as a recipient of Comic-Con International San Diego's Inkpot honor. In addition to comic books and literature, Cutie worked in the world of cartoons as well, serving as an animation background designer on such projects as 101 Dalmatians, Gargoyles, and The Critic. Wow.
I felt he had such an impact on our pop culture that he must be mentioned, even though he's a name you probably never heard.
I've never heard of him, but obviously he had a lot of touched a lot of projects there that we all are all familiar with. So
that's why I thought it'd be important to talk about this person who may not get referenced by most people ever. So.
Absolutely.
He's immortalized here now, at least.
Okay.
May he rest in peace.
So, I know you have a presentation, Skinslip, for some stuff. Garbage Gamer,
is it that time?
Well, hold on. Garbage Gamer, did you want to do the
Garbage.
gaming news first?
Yeah, let's do garbage.
Yeah, I can hammer those out real quick.
Sure.
Because mine might take. He doesn't care about my shit. So.
Okay.
I might care about some of it, but.
All right, so in the gaming news for the week, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is now free on the Epic Games Store.
Ooh, I'll have to grab that.
Oh shit! I gotta get that.
Nice.
So yeah, if you've ever been a fan of Assassin's Creed, go grab Syndicate.
Peanuts.
THQ Nordic confirms that a remake of the game Gothic
Ooh.
is being made after a successful playable teaser proved popular.
Nice.
Ooh, for Ferraria, which is like a cute little fairy game, is also free. Hey, I'll take it.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out which order I want to go here. Let's see. The long since canceled StarCraft Ghost. And most people have long since forgotten about it. It was going to be on the original Xbox, then it got moved to the Xbox 360, and then it got canceled.
Oh.
Yep.
Has resurfaced online in playable form.
Oh.
What?
That's cool.
That's interesting.
So, yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
there. I'm not, obviously, this is not official in any fashion. This is a dumped leak
Yeah.
item, so peruse Google at your own caution. But
Yeah.
if you just want to see what the game looked like, there is like a hour-long video of someone completely playing through it.
Nice.
Oh yes, I'd like a link to that, please.
Cool.
It's easy to find on YouTube.
Okay.
It's like the top search thing.
StarCraft Ghost gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah, StarCraft Ghost leaked gameplay.
There you go.
You'll find it.
2003 build, levels 2 through 6.
Yeah, I mean it's either segmented, it's the whole thing, or it's segmented, something like that.
Okay. Cool.
We got a new update this week for No Man's Sky, introducing living ships.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The ability to grow a living spaceship,
Oh.
and apparently it also includes freighters.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
So I haven't really delved too much into what that actually is. I know our moderator has delved into it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jedi Nerd has been playing it a lot, so I assume he already
Yeah.
has like a living fleet.
I wouldn't
Okay.
be surprised, yeah.
He is one of those guys who he gets wrapped up in the game and then he masters it and he like gets perfect at it and like crazy and like you've been playing for 2 hours and like you went to bed and you wake up he's been playing it the whole time and he's unlocked
Oh, I know.
everything.
Like I've
Okay.
had the game longer than he's had it or played it, and he's mastered it like
Yeah.
thousands of times
He's
better
got
than I
several
ever
bases
could.
on multiple planets.
Yeah.
And,
You know, and it's just.
But he
Yeah.
like he'll sit and he'll play one. Like he'll focus on one game, like
Yeah.
hyper focus. Whereas you play a variety of stuff. all
Yeah,
the
I just
time,
kind of.
so,
I just like. I'm more like taste everything instead of like
yeah,
gorge on one.
yeah.
Yeah, I taste the rainbow. So yeah, so the living. I mean, I've seen some pictures of it, and it looks very H.R. Geiger-ish.
Nice.
You know, it has a lot of things are very organic. It has things that have like a lot of horns and claws
Like
looking on them. And
biomechanical.
less mechanical, more just like I'm trying to think of it like a
Well, no, the term for
like a film example.
well, the term for Geeker's art style is biomechanics. It's a combination of bio.
No, I know. I
Bio
just did it
and
for just like a
pretty
physical
popular
look.
anime too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, yeah, they look cool.
Yeah.
They
Cool.
look all good.
And what's that called again?
It's No Man's Sky's update called Living Ships.
Oh, it's from No Man's Sky. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Uh,
I will play that then.
Pay attention.
Sorry.
Let's see. Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human are getting a physical PC release.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So that I figured I'd mention that because we really don't hear at all about physical PC releases anymore.
Not much.
Yeah.
No. Well, I was
So
just talking about
this
this like a couple weeks ago.
Unless it's like some weird collector's edition. But
I mean, you'll get a box, but then there'll be a download code in it.
yeah, so from what I
Yeah.
understand, these are like traditional old style PC releases, game on disc.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
You know, probably linked to a Steam account or
Yeah.
something like that, but still game on disc.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ed Boon teases the next Mortal Kombat 11 character,
Mm-hmm.
Spawn.
Oh, there you go.
That's the perfect
Um,
addition. I was saying they should add Spawn actually about 2 or 3 updates.
Spawn's
ago.
been in a
Spawn-
few fighting
yeah,
games
yeah.
before.
Spawn
Yeah,
is a
they
very
actually
popular
had him
character
in
to
the-
add into fighting
He's in
games.
Soul
The most
Calibur
popular
also.
one. I was just gonna say the most
Sorry.
popular game he was in was Soul Calibur 2.
That was
I
the
didn't
one.
realize
Yeah.
that. I just
Yeah.
kinda spit on
Because
my
back
brain.
then there was, depending on what version you had,
Specifically
depending on
for
what
the
special
Xbox,
character you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spawn was
Xbox
on the
Which-
Xbox.
From which platform? Yeah.
Yeah,
remember
Spawn
that.
was on Xbox. Darth Vader was on the PlayStation 2, and
Yeah.
Link was on the GameCube.
That is correct.
Right.
Link was the most
Yeah.
broken piece of shit.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
The only one that had any kind of specialty to it was the PS2 version because it actually also included Yoda.
Oh, interesting.
So you can have a Vader Yoda battle. The other ones were literally just the singular character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yay, PlayStation.
And
Man, I
Um,
mean, Link was great in that game, but he was broke as fuck. He was way overpowered.
oh yeah, he was like what's her face, the girl with the
I'll catch you later,
tiny,
Michelle.
the tiny little sword. She had like the blue skirt and the tiny little sword. I can't think of her name.
I can't remember her name either. Someone knows.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Soul Calibur player, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I was
she's
just
little-
someone who's a fan and never. I wasn't like a huge fan. Played the game. You know?
But yeah,
I
it's
saw the
literally, it was
trailers.
almost minus like a few special like items that you could use, like the bomb or the arrows. It was literally borderline a palette swap between that character and Link.
Mhm.
But the moves were slightly different. Like
That's
the
what I'm saying
spacing of
is-
the moves were like different, so it was just
That and the sword was longer.
he was cheesy
um,
as fuck.
Hey, it's not all about the size of your sword.
Just Link's sword.
Sword. It's how you use it.
How you use
Okay.
it.
Let's see. We also had a Nintendo Direct about Animal Crossing this week. I know.
Justin's been all over this thing.
As you can plainly see, there's one person in the chat who's clearly more excited about it than I am.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Where's the excited Stoud gif?
Post in the chat. It's not the kind of chat.
And
I'm that'd be cool.
I'm literally just talking about it. I did not watch it because not that I don't have any interest in Animal Crossing. I've just never played Animal Crossing. So
I can tell you some of the new things.
So what is it like Frogger,
Take
but with
it
a
away.
variety of animals crossing the street?
Oh my god. So, in the new Animal Crossing game,
Hell.
assuming that you've played Animal Crossing before, because I'm not going to explain the concept to you.
You have a house.
Sean.
You collect things to put the house in, and you decorate the house. It's just a silly game about collecting and putting things in your house. That's it.
It's a
Oh.
simulation
There you go.
game. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so
all
this
it
is
is.
like Animal
It's
It's like
Jam.
The Sims, but
Animals.
different.
Yeah.
It's like Sims, but different.
All right.
Yeah, like Sims, but different. So in the new one, one of the cool things that I found about it was like, not only do they have like terrain manipulation, where you can like manipulate
the terrain.
the terrain, but you get to like you can like make fucking waterfalls if you want to. You can make land bridges. You can make actual bridges. You can there are all these different things you can do in designing your town. So yes, you initially get to choose from 3 different towns that you want to have that are like randomly designed, like not pre-designed but randomly designed for you using like a fucking what do you call it?
A random
Using
generator.
them computer whatnots, you know.
It's a random number generator.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
RNG. Using RNG. Thank you. So there's the initial 3, but then on top of the initial 3 that you get to choose from, you also get to change the terrain and make the island the way you want it to be, which is really fucking cool to me. On top of that, instead of bees now, there are wasps in the game.
Assholes.
And there are fucking scorpions in the game that
Motherfucker.
you have to run away from. Oh, it's so good, so good. And it starts off, you start out by going to like camp on this island. But then if you want to, you can buy a house on the island and then expand the house like you would in any other Animal Crossing
Build
game.
Level
But you have to like
out.
work your way to the point where you can buy a house there and expand a house. And you also get to choose like where the other animals in your town live. It's
that's
just
cool.
like
So
it's
The customization's
practically
high.
everything you've ever wanted from an Animal Crossing game.
once you have your house built and your animals, do you then go and fight other animals and houses
There's
to,
no fighting.
to
Pokemon.
destroy each other and
would
take
you tell
control
me-
of their island and thus
Would you tell
expand
me-
your animal and house empire?
So what you're telling me, Justin, is I can take Lily and her dumb, gabby, bitchy ass, always talking gossipy shit about me, and put her all the way in the bottom right corner of the map by herself,
Yes!
away from everyone?
Yes, you fucking can.
Dumb bitch.
Isolate her on, on a little
She talked
fucking
shit about my
island.
petunias, motherfucker. She's lucky I don't fucking shank her.
Hey, you're gonna go all Kame House Island on that shit. You know, just a fucking tiny little plot of land with a house on it.
That's right. I would have
love
like
that
just
game.
rocket launchers and turrets all around the
I
top
can't
of
afford
my
the new.
house and
I can't afford a Switch. Otherwise, I would
That's right.
be streaming New Horizons every fucking day, all day, because I
You
love
know
that
I
game.
have to do
I
that
love
now,
those games.
right? That has to be the game.
Well, you
there it
gotta
is.
Get
You
on
found
it
your
again.
you found your game, Stoud.
I don't believe
We all
you.
have our games
Not one
that we
fucking
play
moment.
that everyone else
We-
of
we-
us
we
hates
literally
and
just
doesn't
need to
wanna
take-
play, so that can be yours.
Yeah, we literally just need to take Animal Crossing and mix it with Defense Grid.
I literally don't believe you, Stoudman.
There's a part. Oh, I know. I don't believe me either. But
Okay.
there's a part in the like the
Someone buy me a
preview they
Switch.
had for Animal Crossing during this Animal
can't afford
Crossing
it,
Direct.
ever.
Right? There's a part where he's like running away from a scorpion, and in running away from the scorpion, he hops over the river.
Ah,
Uses like a stick to help him hop over the river.
nice.
And I was just like, you couldn't do that in any other Animal Crossing game.
Oh, and you
That's
can dig up
interesting.
trees without having to chop them down. You can just dig them up from the roots instead.
Oh, there's also fucking. You
different-
actually, at least initially, when the game begins, you have to actually create your furniture. So like, it's
carved out of wooden shit.
it's furniture crafting.
Yeah.
So you have to like cut down trees so that you get the wood to make the furniture.
Oh, so it's
Right.
like
Literally.
Minecraft.
I was literally just gonna say they kind of Minecrafted it a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of survival at the beginning.
Okay, this is
Or
gonna sound
basically
weird,
any
but Sean,
resource gathering survival.
you walked away
Yeah.
and the stream was perfect. The second you came back, we all got pixelated as fuck.
Yeah, you did. It's true. I don't know what the hell that's all about. It is true. You cursed, I think.
I don't know.
I didn't know this.
I'm
I have
having,
no
but,
idea.
but was that on the stream or was that just for you guys on your end?
Oh, I don't know, but it was
No,
just
it was on the
last
stream. I have the stream open over here,
night. Oh, okay. My
and it
video
was
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is there?
I can't have
like,
the
am I
stream
able to
open at the
turn
same
my
time
camera
anymore.
off and then can you
That's
still
not the
hear
fault
me?
of my computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just fine. Yeah.
Okay,
You
well, why
turn
don't
your
I just
mic
do
off.
that? You don't even need my camera on, so.
I don't know. I don't know why you always only
Alright.
needed it on for pickups. That was all we ever needed it on for.
Alright,
Yeah.
good.
Alright.
Well, you're still all pixelated, so I don't know.
I don't tell you.
I'm
about that.
sorry.
Am I still perfect?
Well. Yeah,
Turbo,
you're-
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're perfect.
But anyways,
That's why I pay
Yeah.
$5 a month right there.
$5.
I pretty much went over everything, or a lot of the things from Animal Crossing while you were away, Sean. So we
Alright.
can continue on now.
okay. All right, and the absolute last bit of news here, actually, I'm gonna let Sean take this.
Oh.
Because it's
I was
about
just-
Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 2.
Oh.
Got really.
What is it?
Yep.
What's the news?
I don't know. You've been playing it.
Oh.
So I want you to let us know.
Well, actually, yeah, I guess that is kind of news. I did like a big freaking marathon stream to roll into the new season. Yeah, Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 2 started this week. It dropped on the early morning of February 20th. We've been having a lot of fun with it. It's basically, this season they're going with kind of a super spy theme, so it's kind of all James Bondy. So you got like these two rival super spy organizations. There's the Ghosts and the Shadows. And basically, depending on decisions that the players make over the course of the season will determine which side wins, I guess. So there's like different characters you can get that are one faction or the other. You decide which one it's going to be. And there's going to be some kind of Ghost versus Shadow event conflict thing that unlocks later. I don't know. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. There's a whole bunch of like sort of James Bond villain style bases that you can raid. And there's like bot henchmen there, and there's like a boss in them. And you go and fight them and get their like super duper weapon. It gives you an advantage in the fight. You can find other good weapons there that you can't find elsewhere in the game. So it's really put a whole bunch of different dynamics into the mix. So all the regular locations are still there, but you also have all these new locations that, if you choose to, you can raid to get better weapons and give yourself an advantage. Needless to say, we've been doing that a lot, and we've been having a lot of fun raiding those bases.
It has been.
And it's actually really helped a lot.
I saw today that you were using an interesting gun. It looked like a Gatling gun.
Yes.
It sounded like it. Yeah.
It's a minigun, which is a weapon that I think they vaulted a while back, but they brought back a lot of unvaulted weapons, in particular for the boss characters at these spy bases. So you can take out the boss characters and take their there's certain weapons that there's only one in the entire match, and it's held by that boss character. So if you want that weapon, you have to take out that boss character and any other squads that land there to get the same weapon. And
is the location known to everybody, or do you have to
Oh,
find
yeah.
the person?
oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, the location of the boss, they're just somewhere in the base.
Oh, okay, so it's random on the base.
It's
somewhere. Okay,
random.
that's fine.
Yeah. So you
That's what I was asking. I was like,
yeah,
well,
you can-
there's some mystery to it.
You can find them either by listening for their gun, because the special weapons make a distinctive sound over the regular weapons. Also, they have voices, kinda. They don't speak actual words. They just kind of like grunt, like and stuff. And the boss characters
Okay.
have different voices from the henchmen. So it's like, oh, I hear like, for example, there's one we go to, this location called the Grotto, which is an underground like base, kind of like missile silo, and the guy there is named Brutus. He's this big beefy guy, and his voice sounds kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's the one who's carrying around the minigun. So
Nice.
you can take him out, get his minigun.
Brutus and the Beefcake.
Brutus, yes. And he says, so all
There's
the
a wrestler named Brutus the
all the
Beefcake,
henchmen
so-
we've been joking sound like Sylvester Stallone, like, but then Brutus is like, so it's like, oh, I hear Brutus. So we've been going there a lot, and we find that in those bases, sometimes you'll find slightly less powered versions of those guns as well. So we'll go to the grotto to get Brutus's minigun. Sometimes we'll find 2 other miniguns there. Sometimes in a chest, sometimes in carried by a henchman or stuff like that. You can also disguise yourself as henchmen. There's like phone booths you can duck into to put on your henchman disguise, and then they don't shoot at you. And then you can also get into special chests that only henchmen can get into by doing an ID scan on them. And then you get better stuff from those as well. Again, only in these bases. So there's also some mini bases around as well, which have, other good stuff, but not as much as the big bases. So it's a lot of fun. They've also introduced a lot more stuff in terms of what you can unlock, how you can unlock it, and what you have to do. They've changed the whole challenge system, so now you actually get it's set up like a spy base of your own. You get like a holographic map of the island, and then it actually shows you on the map where the challenges are. And then in addition to that, there's localized challenges that you will only discover if you actually go to the locations. And it's usually something that takes a lot of time to do. Like, for example, there's one location called Salty Springs, where the challenge is to land there 100 times. That's a lot.
All right.
We tried that. We tried that earlier, and apparently a lot of people are wanting to do that challenge. I swear half the battle bus was landing there.
I bet. That probably is. That's because everyone wants to do the challenge.
Everyone wants.
When the battle bus goes over it, I take it every time. Like, this is gonna be a short game. We're going right. It's going right over.
Oh yeah,
you gotta hit this 100 times.
Just
go
drop
for
to
it.
get. Yeah, exactly. That's yeah.
Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna get killed and get as many kills as I can get, but I'm not gonna survive long.
Something, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just basically, that's what we did towards the end of Season 1, was I had a couple of lengthier streams where we were basically just grinding out the last of the Season 1 challenges just to get them done. And that was tough.
Yeah.
Also, this season, they no longer have party assist, speaking of which, so you can no longer go into a squad battle and have your squad mates help you to get those challenges. No, you got to do them your own damn self, so... It was nice knowing you while you lasted, Party Assist. Thank you for all the help you gave us.
Made the challenges too easy, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, a lot of the challenges aren't super difficult anyway. There's always just a few that are a little trickier to get. They took away spike traps, which, as you know, I've been killed by many times. I've also got some pretty,
they took away spike traps. Those are like my favorite.
Pretty satisfying kills here and there. But yeah, they're gone for now. They've been vaulted, so I'm sure they'll bring them back at some point.
Well, not there, so I'm not gonna.
But we do have launch pads, which is great. They allow you to launch into the air and redeploy your glider, so they're very useful for getting ahead of the storm if you get stuck in it, or just getting out of a hairy situation. What else is there? Oh yeah, with the battle pass, there's a secret skin of Deadpool. He has like a secret lair inside your base. And if you go there, there's sort of very specific Deadpool challenges that you can do. They're usually something stupid and ridiculous. Like the first one was you find a letter that he sent to Epic Games where he was upset that they didn't use the design he submitted for the Battle Bus last season. So what he wanted you to do as his challenge was don't thank the bus driver. So we all made sure not to thank the bus driver, just, out of respect to our good friend Wade. But, yeah, so basically over the course of the season, there will be different Deadpool challenges that will unlock, I assume all taking place in his little dirty, grungy lair in the wall. And then you eventually will unlock the Deadpool skin. So, of course, towards the end of the season, there's going to be a lot of Deadpools out there, I think. Also, with the Battle Pass, there's a whole bunch of new characters, sort of the Super Spy characters for this season. They have a Ghost and Shadow variant. You can pick one if you do their challenges. You can pick one And that's the one variant you get that you're stuck with forever. There's also another character called Maya, which is a super spy character, one of the main characters, who has about 20 different customization options. And once you've unlocked all of them and choose which, how you'd like her to look, that gets locked in and you can never change it. That Maya becomes uniquely your customized Maya. So they're doing some different things. It's not like it was in previous seasons where you just kind of unlock all the alternate versions of the characters and you have everything. No, there's ones very specific that you can pick and that you can never change your mind on once you've locked them in. So
Cool.
they're taking some different approaches to it this time. Obviously a bit of an experimental season in some ways. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast with it. We've been having a lot of fun. I like James Bond stuff anyway, so the fact that they've put all this James Bondy stuff into it has just made it, added all these new dynamics to it. That's a lot of fun. And that's pretty much it. So if you like some Fortnites, feel free to swing by my stream. I play it pretty much every day. So
All day.
all day, well, not always all day, but sometimes all day. Often all day. Mostly all day. And then, there you go. So,
I
Skinslip.
told you, Andy, it's not terrible. Macamee is awesome. It's just super cheesy and, it's got its moments of hilarity, awkward hilarity.
Cool. Anyway, you have a presentation, Skinslip. I put you up full screen.
Yes.
Oh,
you did?
I will move my
I was waiting
scary
patiently.
GIF out of the way.
You can just hit the eyeball to make it hidden. You don't have to keep moving it.
Oh, well, god damn it.
Just go to your source list down there, click the eyeball, and make it hidden, and less work.
Well, I didn't know that existed.
That's
Alright.
a basic function of the program.
Cool. Well,
I'm sorry.
I've never clicked that button before. Alright, carry on.
There you go. All right.
I
so
would
I'm
just
starting
move
with.
things off to the side, and it's always a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
So,
you don't have to,
okay.
I was wondering why you did that. I thought you were just too lazy to look down below your thing or something.
No, I didn't know that button was a thing that existed.
Oh my
Alright.
god, I just didn't know. It was incompetence. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
exactly. Anyway.
All right. So I'm starting with this because I don't think I think it's the one figure I missed from the things I'm interested in.
Okay.
There are lots of figures and lots of toys, hundreds of toys I'm not talking about here.
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
only got the
coming.
coolest shit that's most interested to me or anybody else here.
So-
Mostly to me.
So is this the New York Toy Fair
The New
convention
York
or something?
Toy Fair, which
Yeah.
is the biggest toy fair in the world.
Yeah.
It's the one where the companies announce all the toys. So this is the Mezco 6.5-inch Ming the Merciless, because they're doing Defenders of the Earth. We'll see
Yeah.
the rest of them later. I had some other pictures of them.
Yeah. It's
Which-
specifically the Defenders of the Earth, Ming the Merciless. They're doing the whole
Here's the whole line.
bunch of them. Yeah.
There will be close-ups. Here are Raptor wanted me to talk about these Biollante Godzilla and Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. No,
Nice.
Godzilla Mechagodzilla. No, Tokyo SOS. This is the Tokyo SOS Godzilla. Sorry.
Okay. And the Biollante.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, I want Biollante Godzilla very badly.
Yeah.
All right. These are Mezco's 3.5 to 4-inch figure line that they're doing.
Oh,
They're
Scooby-Doo.
competing with reaction figures, which is great because I love.
Nice.
This is the scale I collect: 3.5 inch to
Yeah.
4 inch is my scale.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
And we
It's
got
the
Space Ghost.
Scooby-Doo.
And
And
This is character.
Hawkman.
Hawkman. Thank you.
Yeah.
Could not remember his name. Like I know that character. What's his name?
Or Birdman. Birdman, sorry.
Oh, Birdman. Right.
It's
there you
Harvey
go.
Birdman.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. I couldn't remember. We got
Yeah.
Fleischer Superman figures in 3.3
Oh,
scale.
wow.
With this Superman comes with I don't know if it comes with, but there's a Superman and a Lois Lane and a Clark Kent, a telephone booth, and a mechanical monster.
Yeah,
Whoa, I can't wait.
very
I want
nice.
this figure very badly.
We really haven't had figures from that either, and it's like such a
Nope,
well-known
first time.
Superman.
I
Yeah.
think.
That's awesome.
First time since like for a long time.
Yeah.
I have like a classic. I can't show it. I have a classic gold Silver Age Superman. That's like one of the older ones that we have, but we haven't really gotten any of the super old ones in toy figure. I mean, really good figures. That's kind
Yeah.
of cool. And here is my favorite toy studio, Boss Fight Studios. They're doing Tarzan, the Phantom, Zorro and his horse, the Phantom and his horse.
It's another Phantom. That's interesting.
Yes.
Like two
This is
separate
3.3.
Phantom lines. Yeah.
Different scale, 3.34 inch. So this is
Interesting.
my scale. It's the one I'm getting.
Oh, look at
There's
this.
some more figures from their line. They're doing their own. They do their own fantasy figures.
That's cool.
We have Flash Gordon movie figures.
Yes, recognize that right away. Holy
Including
shit.
Ming the Merciless.
Oh.
What's his face? The guy who helps him with the mustache. I can't remember.
Oh, Prince Baron. Played by Timothy
Prince
Dalton.
Baron, thank you.
Played by Timothy Dalton.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, Timothy Dalton. Yeah. And they're doing Sam and Max
Sam and
deluxe
Max.
figures.
Yeah.
This is wave 1. They already have enough pre-orders into wave 2.
Those look
Here's
amazing.
all the accessories, extra heads with different faces,
Yeah.
different hands.
Oh,
Incredible.
so
This
good.
company is amazing. I have a bunch of toys from them. They're a little pricey, but they're very much worth it because
Yeah.
every joint comes apart, so nothing breaks. So like,
Mm-hmm.
if you bend an arm too far, it comes apart. It's meant to fall apart, so you can't break it permanently.
Oh, okay. That's good.
It's to fall apart. You can also allows you to customize them very easily, so you can swap parts around.
Nice.
So they're very popular. People buy like tens of figures and just parts them.
Yeah, yeah.
Series 2 is going to have a Sam Max or a Max and a Squid, like combo piece, and then we're gonna have to get the villains.
Nice.
And I guess it's gonna be some sort of Max thing, but there's nothing's been some sort of Sam thing, but nothing's been announced yet.
Yeah.
Here is a better look at the Phantom. The pistols are removable, and he'll have different
really?
hands. Yep.
That's cool. I guess official pic of my wallet dying.
Yes. This is Boss Fight Studios 6.5-inch Lucha Brothers figures. They released a different color scheme late last year. This is this year's color scheme. This is of note. There's an exact same scale, 6.5-inch scale coming from AEW's own toy line of the same two characters, which is not really common for them to be the same scale.
Interesting.
Kind of interesting they're doing that. We're getting reaction figure Beavis and Butthead, Munsters, Voltron,
Voltron and Monsters, yeah. Oh.
Gem and the
Gem!
Holograms.
Oh my
I knew you'd
god.
like
That's totally outrageous.
We're getting RoboCop 2 and RoboCop stuff, and they
Nice.
live repressings,
Oh.
Teen Wolf repressings, a new black and white Cabinet Caligari figure.
Oh, nice.
We're getting Shogun Warrior style figures. So, Shogun Warrior is a certain type of figure that was released in the 70s,
Yeah.
very popular. These figures are in that same scale with the same kind of action features
Oh,
designed
wow.
for adult collectors. So
Like 2.5
these are
feet tall, however they
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
They were big.
and they're amazing. Look at this see-through Megatron, where you see his internals.
Yeah.
In the opening sequence, when they show the scan line version,
Mm-hmm.
they have an Optimus and a Megatron of those. I want those.
Nice.
And the chest comes off them, so you can see the internal guts. Get to see the Matrix of Power and all that shit. Oh, I'm super stoked for that.
Nice.
Different angle here, where you can see the My Pet Monster figure.
Oh, nice.
There's an Obey variant of the They Live figure with the Obey card and the Submit card.
submits, yeah. Oh,
I think these are randomized cards. I think there'll be more than this too.
Nice.
So this is the only figure shot where we got these in there. So that's
Yeah.
why I have this weird angle. So
Yeah.
I couldn't find anyone else who took a photo of them. Slayer's getting some action figures based on the Rain of Blood cover. It's pretty fucking cool, I gotta
That's
say.
funny.
I'll probably get them to make as generic zombies.
Yeah.
We are getting 1/12 scales Raptor figures.
Ugh.
And a Conan the Barbarian figures. Look at this thing.
And I saw Sam Neill in the background there. That was,
Yes.
That's great.
We're getting Sam Neill and Ian Malcolm with the flare and
Oh,
what's
yeah.
his face who trains Blue in the new series.
Oh, the Chris Pratt character.
Chris Pratt's character's name. I'm bad with
Yeah,
names. Sorry.
yeah.
So these are amazingly detailed. I took 2 shots.
Nice.
I tagged Raptor. These are fully posable.
Very
Their
nice.
heads are replaceable. They have multiple heads.
That's pretty cool.
The tails will be have a wire in them. They'll be fully bendable.
Nice.
Extremely bendable because they're segmented too. So.
Conan!
I think this is the first Conan Barbarian 12-inch figure. I think. From the movie.
Schwarzenegger Conan, yeah.
Yeah, from the movie.
Very
Specifically
nice.
the funeral of Valeria.
Yeah.
There's gonna be other variants of that. I couldn't find
God.
any other picture, but there's a
Ace
8-inch
Ventura.
Ace Ventura and animated versions of Bill and Ted and vinyl figures
That's
of
awesome.
of Ace Ventura also from the cartoon series.
And Bob Ross.
Yeah.
And
These are vinyl
Golden
figures.
Girls.
These are from Mezco, I believe.
Nice.
Mezco's releasing
Oh,
vinyl figures
look at
of
that.
Back to the Future.
That's
And
like
they're
Back
doing
to the
about
Future
3
animated series.
And they're doing 8-inch figure Karate Kid and Goonies.
Yeah, that is the Back to the Future animated series. We've never had toys of those.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The same. That's because look, all three these two, plus this are all from the same production company, so they got all the rights.
Nice.
I mean, so we might get mask figures too, which I really would
That'd
like.
be cool. Yeah.
Look, Yasat Koto's getting an action figure.
Yay!
Holy fucking shit! The second coming of fucking Satan.
And Harry Dean Stanton. You got
Yeah.
Brett and Parker
And
right there.
a bloody variant of the original movie Alien.
Very nice.
And also be a clear variant. We're getting
Ash.
a 12-inch figure, Ash.
God, the detail on those. That's amazing.
It's gonna be $200 or $300.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
That's a toy that I could never expect. Look at this.
Oh,
Look
Kane with and without the face hugger.
And there'll be a full
his
helmet.
helmet,
Regular helmet will be removable. You know,
Yeah.
the regular normal helmet.
And then the one with the face hugger.
And they'll
came
have
through.
gear to hold. And then here's like another figure from the newer series. the newer version.
Wow.
And clear alien.
Crazy.
And here's we're finally getting fucking Drake in the scale too.
Nice.
Drake was the one missing from the original Colonial Marine set. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
but we're getting this diorama set. This is gonna be very expensive. I wish I could
Oh,
afford it.
look at that.
Look at this.
That's beautiful.
I want this too. Look at this beautiful paint job. Beautiful. I think that's an 8-inch figure. Here's some. This one's a 12-inch Predator figure. Look at this fucking thing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Insanity. Alpha Predator from the Predator. This is a regular Predator from the Predator.
Yeah. I
And
still
then
have to
we've
see
got
that
Predator
one,
2
the new one.
with the trophy room.
Oh, I
diorama.
love that trophy room
Which
diorama.
I want
That's
so
so
fucking
cool. Yeah.
It's like they've had $1 million. And we're getting
Yeah, I
these
know.
amazing vinyl figure style horror icons. Pennywise is off to the left.
Toony Terrors. Nice.
For some reason, we didn't get Pennywise in the photo, but there you go.
Got Chucky and his
I'm gonna probably
girlfriend
get those.
there.
I like them all.
I like how Michael Myers has the pumpkin with the skull in it.
Oh, does he? Really? Oh, yeah, he does.
I'm
Yeah.
digging that little Nosferatu in the background.
Yeah, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
The Nun.
The Nun and
But look, we're getting more.
Ash.
Sam, Exorcist, Beetlejuice.
Sam, including
such a
without the mask. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
this
pretty cool.
Beetlejuice figure is probably one I'm gonna own.
Beetlejuice
That's
is
fucking-
pretty awesome. Yeah.
Then these license. Now they're doing this.
Oh,
They get
nice.
8-inch figures.
Yeah.
This is all Mezco still.
Very
Mezco's 8-inch figures for everybody. Look at that.
nice. Victor Crowley.
Sam Lewis.
Sam Loomis. Oh my God.
Laurie Strode from
And
number
Laurie
2.
Strode.
From number 2.
And,
we don't get number 2 products very often.
And
so.
number 3. We got the number 3.
Oh, yeah.
The kids with
Oh,
the masks.
that's what I want. I want those 3. I want those 3.
Like both with and without the the curse
And-
happening.
These, I think, are 7 inches. I want Lady Gremlin Drake out there. She needs to be on my shelf.
That's right.
And Goofy Gremlin.
Yeah. Very cool.
We got, these are regular 6-inch figures from their horror line. I bring this up because I know people like Pennywise a
That
lot.
Pennywise is cool, yeah.
If you notice, I'm not going to show any more of the figures. There's a whole bunch down here if you trick or treat and all that shit. You can come look at the stuff you want, like better photos. Oh, here's more detailed Lady Gremlin.
Of
It's
course.
Lady Gremlin. These are NECA, the cartoon series
Oh,
Ninja
wow.
Turtles figures. These are 8 inches, I believe, 7 inches.
Nice.
Look at these. I don't have. I think I have some better. Oh yeah, Triceratons, dude. We're getting real cartoon accurate Triceratons.
Nice.
Wow.
Look at the detail on them.
Oh, it's
Look
amazing.
at the mold, the lines.
Yeah.
Look at the framing.
Look at
We
the
got more
framing.
video game figures for Turtles in Time, including
Nice.
individually box set. See, before we only had the box set
That's
limited
a
edition.
cool one.
So
I
we're
fucking
finally
love
getting-
that one.
They're finally getting a retail release of the standalone figures. We're adding in leatherneck. They're adding in
Nice.
This is a size up one. I believe this is a prototype, so it's bigger. Same with the
Okay.
shredder.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's smaller. I can't remember. Anyway, here is a, I think it was 18-inch Raphael.
18-inch. Wow.
It's a 1/4 scale figure.
Oh,
it's
man.
1/4 the actual size of the real turtle.
Be
in
great
your
to have
living
a
room.
set of those, like all 4 turtles.
Look at the
in
communicator.
That size.
I
Yeah.
believe the communicator slides in and out, open and close. So
This is a giant monster.
here's the Turtles in Time 7-inch figures.
Nice.
that they're re-releasing. Now they have hoverboards.
Yeah, those would be the one I would own. Would be the Turtles in Time ones.
The
Those
game
are
ones.
very
Well, there was a
fun.
convention set with
Yeah.
the whole set, but now you can get them individually finally. Here's a 7-inch Mezco, I believe.
Marty.
Actually, I think these are NECA. These are NECA. These are NECA 7-inch. Actually, these are 12-inch, I believe.
Who do you think? The Libyans?
And we got Brody and Quint. These are 8-inch cloth Migos size figures.
Mhm.
Here is that group shot again.
Defenders of the Earth, yeah.
I didn't realize it was the same one, but that was definitely the same one. Here is this other company. Oh yeah, Mezco's doing these. I think there's a 12-inch figures. These are 2-pack of Warrior Predator. So like generic versions. Mezco 89 Batman.
Oh, man.
These are 1/12. Sorry, this is a 1/12 collective. This is 1/12 scale figure. Sorry.
Nice.
So that's what this is. 1/12 inch. This is a 12-inch figure.
Nice.
Oh yeah, a little closer shot of everything here. Some of the more, like, it looks better. This is a bigger photo, so if you want to come look at it.
You click on Open Original on the Discord, and then you can
Yeah, I
look
don't want.
at it
There's no
full
point.
size.
It's not gonna look any better on the
Chitara.
7-inch Thundercats animated series style
Thundercats.
figure.
Yes.
I couldn't find a good picture of the weird robot with a cutlass guy. I don't know the fuck character that was.
Okay.
But look, Jaga.
Jaga, yeah.
And
Oh,
here's some
those are
better
beautiful.
photos, as I was saying. Here's the Phantom.
Okay, yeah.
Look at
Phantom.
that. Oh. This is the more modern version. Who is
Yeah.
this character?
Uh,
Which character of the Defenders of the Earth is this? 'Cause I don't know.
Lothar, I think his name was.
Oh, Lothar! Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the jungle guy.
Mandrake the Magician.
Yeah.
I
Mandrake,
love
of
the
course.
detail on the shoes.
Yeah.
There's like even his fucking shoes are detailed with like
Yeah.
dots and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Probably won't
that's
have the
great.
dots in the final product, but you know. Oh, I did have a good picture of Ming. I thought Ming was one I missed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here is movie figures, more
Oh
7-inch
my
movie
God.
figures.
Toka and Razor.
Toga
Oh my
and
God.
Razar.
Yeah.
I think these are.
Thick.
I
Look
think
at
these
those.
are- Okay, no, I think these are. I think these are 12 with a diorama that's not.
You deserve that stat.
Casey Jones and Raphael 2-pack.
From the movie.
I was like,
oh,
W didn't pay
man.
money for this, huh?
That
Super
looks good.
Shredder.
Oh, fucking Super Shredder.
I really hope
Yeah.
they got the likeness for Kevin Nash. He's the one who played Super Shredder. Oh, here's some more close-up shots finally of the turtle, the Krang body,
And you got the
in
rockets,
scale,
Yeah.
actual scale, with
Yeah.
posability, and removable Krang.
That's cool.
And we're getting, what are these,
Victorian-
Rotons, right? Rotons? What they're called?
I don't remember actually. I recognize.
think
I
they're
don't
called-
remember what they're called.
They're from the same place that they're like Krang's soldiers. I remember
Right.
that.
Yeah, they're like his guards.
Here are the AEW figures. Most people don't care about the wrestling. Most notable, here's the Penta. I know these are the same figures that we saw, same scale, but not the same. The different molds, obviously, but because someone else sculpted these. But what I'm upset about is why do they have these two when these two already had a figure? There's a whole other tag team that is huge right now that should have had that spot. I think these were in the pipeline long before they blew up. All right, here's some photos of some more Tarzan characters, female characters. I think that's Jane in the jungle.
Nice.
Here is Golden Age Phantom. Here's another Phantom. I can't remember which Phantom this is. A female Phantom of some sort. And then a Phantom with a horse. We're getting a Phantom with a horse.
Cool.
What about a Phantom of the Opera?
Oh.
We got 2-pack of Flash Gordon.
Slam
and
classical.
Versus.
Yeah.
These are all 3.5-inch scale from Boss Light Studios, the Teruvian Hack / Hero Hack series. This is the movie 2-pack. They're gonna have this is their own series of stuff. But there's gonna be more of these. They said this is just their early announcement. Some more. These are better high quality photos of the of that. Oh yeah, these are Mezco's. These are their
Ooh.
reaction to scale warriors. They think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a set.
Warriors.
Micro Machines are back, guys.
Oh,
They're coming
man.
back
Oh
in
my
3-packs,
That's
right? For $4.99.
pretty
Alfred's
sweet.
You'll be-
back.
Oh,
get one-
yeah.
one man-
$5? Wow, that's
Yeah, I'll be snagging a few of those. if I ever-
unexpectedly affordable.
They're coming in $10 for 5-packs.
Nice.
They're coming blind bagged also,
Hmm.
and
Oh, those will be
both
popular.
both these packs And the blind packs will have these gold and silver cards randomly inserted.
Nice.
One per case. In
nice.
the blind packs. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and
the
it won't
idea
just be
is
this.
like-
Every mold that they have will be gold.
Yeah.
The idea is if you spend $10 and you get the 5-pack, you're guaranteed to get one of those. But
Exactly.
you don't know
You don't know which
what
one,
you're
but
going
you
to
get
get in the
one.
blind pack. Yeah.
They're having the return of small, the big rigs. They're coming in return of. They're having the return of small play sets,
Nice.
including this one here. This is probably a pretty popular, famous one. This is another famous one. This is probably one a lot of people had. The fire rescue. The car storage case that pretty much every goddamn kid had. This is like a new version of it, basically.
I have the big giant tire.
The biggest thing is Super Van City is back, guys. Super Van City.
Oh my god.
Super Van City. I'm so fucking excited. And I put these here for Quack. They're getting these nice reaction style Peanuts figures. The whole original
nice.
cast.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will have to get some of those for my mom. She loves peanuts.
Look at the
Of course,
from the
she's sick and
animated-
tired of me always
that.
getting her peanut-related stuff. But
from the actual comics,
kind
not
of
from
a
the
gag,
cartoon.
man.
Also, I like to know.
yeah.
There will be
I
cartoon
also
ones
like
too.
peanuts.
New line of vinyl figures, Gas House Gang. They come in squishy vinyl figures that make fart noises,
I burp, I fart, I toot.
Sold.
and they also have
So-
sound effect stuffed animals. I'm having all of these. Second,
It's gonna be
those
farts galore all over SNI.
Those- yeah, I know those
You
Boss
have
Fight
the,
Studios Lucha Underground figures I showed. These are two more. We've got Conan and not Lucha Underground, Legend Lucha Libre. Like Conan and Lady Maravilla. These are two active wrestlers. Conan's he's retired now, but Lady Maravilla is a current active wrestler now, so that's pretty good. And not a lot of female figures that look really good. And this, they've already shown some shots in that. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah, here's the big fucking thing that announced the night before. G.I. Joe Declassified. G.I. Joe is coming back in 6.5 inch, guys.
Nice.
What the fuck? And I had some detail shots at the end of this. I skipped all the Franklin Mint stuff except for these. Look at these cats. They made Bridge Crew cats. Come on, they're so cute. They're polished stone statues. You can get them pretty cheap. I think they're like $20 a piece. Franklin Mint.
Very
No one
nice.
cares, but look at them. They're cute.
They are cute.
Fallout figures coming. I don't know price. Don't know where it's coming from. Don't know what scale. We don't know anything about it. There's Cuphead and Mughead from the same people.
Cuphead and Mugman.
Mugman, sorry. More. We got Toilet Ninjas from Funko. I definitely want this Ghoulie Ninja. Yep.
I like the one that's straining next to the red one.
This one? That was good. That was good. I like the little
I'll
Bonsai
have Straining Ninja.
There's a new 4-inch figure from Spin Masters for the new DC stuff that's coming out. I believe there's a new animated series coming out or whatever.
Very nice.
Or it's already out, I'm not sure.
I'd like to get that Shazam.
Yeah, Shazam's pretty cool. If you notice, he's in both sets of photos. He's all over the place. They put him everywhere.
Oh yeah, I was
Look,
gonna say
Shazam.
And another
the big-
photo.
Yeah. Well, since the movie,
He's like
there's-
he's like
yeah.
the one of the 3 success stories.
We got Marvel Zombies, if anyone cares about that shit. It's not my thing, but there are people who will be excited about
I know
those kind
some
of things.
people do.
This got announced,
Oh, that's cool.
which finally completes this fucking set. We now have the arcade set.
X-Men.
The Welcome to Die set.
Rumor is it's actually coming as a set. We don't know yet.
That'd be cool.
Age of Apocalypse is getting a figure. I believe this is a Build-A-Figure. There's a whole line of... Yeah, here we go. No, it's not. It's a standalone figure.
Okay.
We're getting Sugar Man as a Build-A-Figure. Good God. Look at the one. No one would buy this normally.
Wow.
But look at the whole
So you
Age of
get the set
Apocalypse
and you get
line.
pieces of them. Yeah.
Yes, and you put them together. Yep.
They've done that
Peter-
for a long time.
Peter Parker in classic Spider-Man animated series toy packaging.
Nice.
I have a Gwen Stacy later on.
Oh, that's cool.
We have a 20th anniversary, 15th anniversary. Can't remember
Oh,
what.
for the
20th anniversary
movie.
of X-Men.
I think it's 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're getting X-Men movie figures from the first movie.
Those look good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
they look
are
really
various scales. No one told me the scales for this. We got some new.
Deadpool.
Believe these are 7-inch.
And they can sound
Marvel
like Teenage
Legends.
I would be
Warhead.
disappointed if she doesn't come with a cell phone.
I have no idea. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting a re-release of Evil Knievel with a stunt cycle,
oh
guys.
my god! Wow.
I cannot wait to get one of these.
I
'cause
remember
as a
that.
kid, I always wanted this.
I remember that being advertised in like every comic book ever when I was growing up.
See, I grew up with those comics, but they were obviously 10 years too late at that point.
Yeah.
So I never had a chance to own this. I've always wanted to own this
I
because I saw
vaguely
the
remember
ad.
some toy commercials too.
It was
So
bound to happen.
I will 100% be buying
I
a
was just
stunt
waiting
cycle.
for it.
Fucking evil.
It's gonna happen. Oh yeah, here's
randomly
some
turning heads.
action shots. I have even closer shots of their faces. The details on these are amazing,
Nice.
astounding even.
Classic.
And we get Duke. Lots of removable stuff, alternate heads, different hands. Looking through here, you see every character has different loadouts, different weapons.
Okay, but can you take their legs off and like replace their bodies, like you could with the like?
No,
old school?
but that's why you get Vitruvian hacks now because it's
Wow.
that's where real
There
fighters
is
go.
there is so much GI Joe influence in Fortnite. It's ridiculous. Like
I know. Well,
a
and,
lot of
and
characters.
Fortnite released both 6-inch and 3.5-inch figures, which means that they
Yeah.
are in both GI Joe lines. I want the 3.5-inch figures.
there you
It's
go.
Parts.
Yeah.
Parts.
Yeah.
But I skipped most of the
God.
Transformers stuff. There's a
Quintessons
lot of figures
And
coming.
Sharkticons. Holy
But
shit.
this is the first time. No, this is not a Sharkticon. This is an Alicon. We have
What?
a Sharkticon. This is the alligator one.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
Right.
was gonna
And
say,
we're
they
getting a
look a little
Quintesson
different.
Judge,
Yeah.
which is a different Quintesson. This is the second Quintesson we've gotten.
Mhm.
This figure here, this piece right here is reference to a figure that was unproduced. One of the Spy Masters, I think.
Okay.
A Snake Spy
Interesting.
Master, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
Or Spy Changer. We're getting the re-release of Hasbro Kenner, or Hasbro's re-releasing the
Real-
Kenner original Real Ghostbuster figures.
Real
all of them.
Ghostbusters. Yeah. Nice.
All of them.
That's pretty cool.
Bankman.
Well, it's definitely not all of the Real Ghostbusters. That was like Ninja Turtles when it came out. There was so
Yeah,
much
no,
stuff.
This is all the original characters. I'm
But
gonna
all
get
the
this guy
original
from-
characters.
Nope.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
So yeah, I'm gonna put them right here. Where the ZT is, that's where Stay Puft.
There you go.
They're really releasing all the original Kenner figures.
Oh, I've got a bunch of the originals of those.
And
I
my
knew
favorite
exactly-
thing is, look at the worn card. Look at
Yeah.
this. They're doing this worn cards.
I was just gonna say the like the very tip top of one of those showed up and I knew exactly what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I think I've got the originals of all the ones you just showed.
They're expanding the Fortline Nerf guns with the banana gun and a few others.
Nice.
Look at this fucking Nerf
That's
monstrosity. It's called the Mastodon. It's fully
Holy
automatic.
Holy shit.
Has a fire rate of insanity. It fires faster than it has enough ammo to fire.
Wow.
I can't wait for someone to modify this big belt fed and have like 5 feet of belt capacity.
Of Nerf darts.
That either this is a re-release from last year or there's new guns here. I'm not sure.
That's
That
cool.
one's I actually know about this one because I've seen the posts.
Okay.
That is a re-release. There's a new one that's based off the Needler.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
That's
So
the new one.
this is a
That's
re-release, and these are the new ones. Okay.
Yeah, those are the new ones.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I actually kind of want that. It's kind of neat. I want one of these.
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
Needler
Oh
actually
my
looks pretty
god.
cool.
Troll pop vinyls. Those are
See,
adorable.
I'm not into top vinyls, but I want this one. Oh, I also want the Smokey
like-
the Bear.
Yeah.
Look at Smokey the Bear. There's
I-
Smokey the Bear here.
Well,
I
see,
want
that's
Smokey.
the thing. Like, there's a pop vinyl for everybody now, even if you don't
Yeah.
like the line generally. But
Chester Cheetah. Guy Fieri's getting a second pop vinyl. That motherfucker.
that's great.
I will own one of those Guy Fieri.
I've got a
Fucking
few.
vinyls.
Betty Boop. Oh my god, look at all the Betty Boop ones.
Yeah. Oh, she's getting a whole line. She's getting a Pez
Oh.
line. She's getting the
Love
figures.
Betty
I didn't
Boop.
know you were into Betty Boop.
I
Otherwise, I would
love,
put her.
I love Betty
Sorry.
Boop. Yeah.
Here's a not a better photo. I thought it was.
Oh wait, is that
World's Smallest Toys getting Transformers that transform apparently.
Oh,
to some
wow.
degree.
was that animated Ace Ventura?
Yes, we showed that earlier in better
Oh,
photos.
sorry.
And Wild Silent Stallions.
Well, there
You know
there
who-
there was the live action Ace Ventura as well in the
Yes.
tutu.
There's an 8-inch live action
Yeah.
based in turret.
Yeah.
I see the Coraline in the background
and
too.
that's the animated
Yeah,
I know
one.
my niece would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a couple figures. They have Megatron, Starscream, Bumblebee, and Optimus, I believe, are the four.
Nice.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
I'm stupid. And they have all 5 Power Rangers. There's GI Joes also, and if I remember correctly, there's some My Little Ponies and some more Barbies. If I remember correctly.
Cool.
We got. Oh my God, these Cloud Cats are so fucking cute. Look at these things. I like this one that's like shocking itself. It's so perfect. And I like this weird, like stoned, weird green purple cat.
Psychedelic
They're almost like
one.
Cheshires.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very Cheshire inspired, but they're
Yeah.
cute. I like them.
Hmm.
And then we got more of these things.
Oh, they're
Blue
adorable.
Hollows.
I love them.
I know, right?
I want a bunch of those.
And look at the chase figures, a cauldron that glows in the dark.
Little
glowing
Halloween display.
It would be epic little
And
desk.
then they got
figures.
Twisted Treats.
Yeah.
They're like going. They're kind of running out of things to make pop vinyls out of, so they're trying to expand into new things.
Yeah.
Also, pop vinyls, while a juggernaut, are definitely slowing down, and so I think they're already like, okay, well, let's start making other toys and diverse.
It's starting to get into my era of toy collecting, which was
this
just
is
complete
nice.
random shit.
The Archies.
I love complete random shit. Yes, we're gonna action figure Archies, getting all the original cast from the comics.
Very nice.
We're getting this Curse of Gasoline, which I wouldn't bother looking at, but look, it's a
Oh.
Scooby-Doo and the fucking
Mystery
Mystery Machine. God, my brain. And Gravedigger, like three coolest big monster trucks other than Bigfoot.
I will get those since they seem to be official Monster Jam. If they ever release the Two-Fist Samson, oh my god.
Oh, they have Samson, dude. He's been released before. You can Google eBay.
No, that's what I'm saying. This new release though.
Oh, I mean they have like the original Samson truck. If you want to go get them for a small truck, it's probably pretty cheap. I got this here for JL for when he rewatches it. Hi JL, you're getting Mighty Ducks Pops vinyls. You're welcome. You can finally put Garden Bottom Bay on your shelf.
There you go.
They're re-releasing all the RP roleplay accessories too for Ghostbusters.
Oh, nice.
Some of these are new.
Oh.
This is a new PKE meter.
I
or the,
recognize. I've
meter.
seen that Proton pack before.
The
That's
Proton
an
pack
old one.
is actually, I believe, a remold actually.
Oh, okay.
But it's to look like the original.
It's the color
This
scheme
is
and
all
everything is
remolded.
very
I don't.
similar.
I think the problem was that the original molds were gone. It was
Oh,
gone.
okay. So they just redid.
Oh, this was Jedi Nerd trolling me because spamming so many photos. Put a random war photo in here.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, here's a better photo. We got a different photo. We got this. These are slime toys, Slimer slime toys. Where there's like
Oh,
this.
okay.
No one got a good photo of this, but this is a fucking ghost track. You put the figure in, and you put slime into it, and they get slime.
There
And they
you
have
go.
all these different ghosts and slime
Oh,
tubes,
I remember all those.
and they have
toys.
all
Nice.
slime kits, and then they have stuffed animals with these slimes.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a ghost
That's
gang.
cool.
Oh,
They
it's
were
Slime and Ghost
re-releasing
Gang.
those because
Right?
all the
Uh-huh.
slime's always dried up on those things now.
And we're
you
getting
get new slime, though.
ghosts too. See,
That's
new
pretty
ghosts
cool.
and old ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a classic
Nimrod! Oh, my God!
Whoa.
This is big. This is
Yeah.
a very large figure. This is probably gonna
No
be a
kidding.
$50 figure, or he's a big builder figure. We don't know. This is he had no placard. We don't know what wave he's in. He's just in the background, so he's coming, which is exciting.
That was the
He's
one
only
thing that
figure
annoyed me
missing.
about Days of Future Past was they basically made all Sentinels Nimrod. And
Yes.
like in the comics, it was always special when Nimrod showed up because he was the Super Sentinel. He was the one that remembered how you beat him last time, so you had to figure out a new way to beat him this time.
He's from the future.
I feel like
Different.
it was Chris Claremont challenging himself as a writer with that, you know?
See, I think the idea was it was supposed to be a tease,
Yeah.
and then you get to the future and you're like, what? They're all like that? Oh my god, they're fucked. It's hopeless. I think it's supposed to give you the kind of gravitas when you've read it that long. The only reason I showed this is because Iron Man 2020 is getting a fucking 6-inch figure. Yes, your girl's gonna own it because she loves Arno Stark. Oh, here we go. Look at the fucking sculpting of it. This
What is that?
6-inch
Why are
figure.
you posting all these pictures? It's pictures of toys in the toys folder. It should get bored.
Wait. Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
Look
I
at
want to.
this detail.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
Oh, here's though. I left another War of Cybertron.
Oh, the constructor.
This is probably gonna be a
Wow.
$300 figure. This is about 3 feet tall.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Scorponok, Devastator. I can't remember which. It's kind of hard to tell.
Which one is
I
it?
think it's Scorponok.
Yeah, it's not
It's like
Devastator.
No, actually, it's
No,
Devastator.
it's not.
Is it
No, it's
Devastator?
Devastator.
It
No,
looks
it's
like
not Devastator. There's no
No.
parts. It's Scorponok.
It is Scorponok,
Scorponok.
yeah. Because of the claws.
Yeah, and there's no parts
Oh,
here. You
yeah.
see threads in his right foot.
Yeah, Devastator.
Yeah.
Well, in Devastator, you can tell. You can distinctly see the construction vehicle parts.
Female heads on action figures, for some reason they get them wrong. This is a really good one.
That's a really good one.
It's a
That's
really good
Scarlet.
one.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at the fucking Duke.
Oh, look, it's
dude.
Jonesy. I mean, Duke.
Look at the chin. Dude. Look at this.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm astounded. Look at the ridge line on his brow.
Oh,
and,
even the
like,
scar. Like, there's a little scar there.
and the
Yeah.
buzz cut, different texture in his hair. I
Yeah.
mean, like, the sculpting is astounding. They're
That's
getting
a
so
lot
good.
of detail,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I got. Here's the
Gwen Stacy.
to go with the Peter Parker. So these are modern 7-inch figures, but in retro style packaging.
That's very nice.
That's it. That's everything.
Whew! Yeah, I skimmed
Sorry it
through
was
that
so
when you
much,
posted it earlier. That was that's awesome. There's some really cool stuff. So many toys I will never buy. But
And that was only like a tenth of the things.
if I had $1 million.
Obviously, I'm not going to show everything.
Yeah. Now let's click the eyeball and
Bring your gift back.
Actually, we're gonna be doing pickups, so you might want to just leave it off.
click
Oh
the
yeah, there's no
eyeball.
point, huh?
Oh yeah, we're doing pickups. All right. So, Garbage Gamer, you said you have 1,000 pickups this week.
A whole 1,000.
1,000 precisely. I'm just gonna go for quick smoke because that took a really long time to get through.
Yeah, we need a post smoke after
And
that
then we'll get into the pickups.
one. And silence. There you go.
I'm eating.
What are you eating, Mr. Antisocial?
I'm eating quesadillas.
You made yourself a dang quesadilla?
No,
I showed a
got this new thing
coworker
from Sweet Earth.
it was about a couple weeks ago. She had seen Napoleon Dynamite tons of times, had no idea there was a post-credit scene. She had never seen the post-credit scene from Napoleon Dynamite. So we were dead that day at work. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, post-credit scene, Napoleon Dynamite, pulling that shit up on my phone. We sat there and fucking watched. I'm like, how do you see a movie so many times? Like, you're one of those people that just doesn't at least let the credits run, do you?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I don't got no time for the credits. No, not all those figures. Those figures haven't been released yet.
Yeah, some of those are fucking cool.
Right?
No, sir.
They call it a quesadilla. Honestly, tastes more like a taco.
Ooh, they are. What systems are they being released for? I mean, are those coming to the actual systems?
Chill night air squeezed my bladder.
I'm so confused. I did not know about this. Oh, okay, yeah.
Of Rebel Assault, not mistaken. With
Yeah.
Sega CD style packaging.
Well, no, they're actually releasing the Sega CD version of Rebel Assault.
Oh, but it's playable on modern systems, right?
No, it's
Oh.
Star Wars Rebel Assault on physical disc for the Sega CD.
Oh, but you can just go buy that from the
Compatible with the NTSC region, limited 25.
But can't they just go on
2,500
eBay and
copies.
buy Rebel Assault for fucking Sega
Apparently
CD?
Rebel Assault is hard to find.
Oh, okay. Is it
And there's
rare?
also, I don't know.
Is it just valuable because people all want to keep it?
Yeah,
Star
because the
Wars?
other one is
the other games are better?
Secret of Monkey Island.
Yeah, that one makes sense. I know there's a lot of people who love that.
Yeah, but again, there's a lot better platforms that this original version can be played
There's
on.
a PlayStation version of Rebel Assault.
There's a
not-
PlayStation. Oh yeah.
Which is
I
actually
said,
not
but
any
there's
better.
a. I mean, if you want to be a purist with Monkey Island, you obviously get the PC release.
Oh, right, yeah.
of
There's
it.
a PC remaster, not remaster.
There is a
re-release.
remaster, yeah. What I would prefer to get, yeah, is that remastered release
Good.
because it has the hot swap button where you can
Yep.
switch between the modern and the original retro graphics.
Yes, it looks great. And the modern graphics look really good.
The redrawing modern graphics are outstanding.
I love
Like,
it.
I would not judge you either way if you played it either way.
I will be playing that on stream in the future. By the way, in case anyone's curious, I have a lot of games I'm waiting to play till I have like a bigger audience. I'm playing other games until then, but there's like a lot of these games that I'm not gonna get a lot of viewers that I want to play for fun, but I don't want to do until I built an audience. Right? So. Oh, Sean's back.
Okay.
Your camera's off. So I didn't know you were gone.
Oh, sorry, I was gone. I went to pee.
Yeah.
I said I have to pee. So I went to pee.
That's why your camera was on, because
I
then we know
peed.
when you walked away.
Right. But I don't want to turn it on now because you guys all look beautiful.
I know, just fine.
Look at all those beautiful people there in
Thanks,
the
Major
crypt.
Matoko.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Thanks, Major Matoko. What did he do? Oh, he bought stuff. Thanks, Major Matoko, for using the Amazon link. Really appreciate the support.
Oh, one other announcement. Use the Amazon link for this channel to go and pre-order your copy of the Gamera collection from Arrow Video.
Oh,
it's up
yeah.
for pre-order.
Yeah.
It's going to be 8 discs, all 13 films.
If you're on Twitch, you can use the Amazon Blacksmith on my channel. I get credit for that. Or if you're on YouTube, you can find my Amazon link in the description. So just scroll down through all the mess until you find Amazon.
I believe there's also an Amazon UK version, too.
There's a lot of stuff in the description. You guys should always be reading the descriptions. Because you also find out where to find all these weirdos all over the internet. So there you go.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Okay, But also, what?
I'm gonna put our names in the chat. So you go ahead. I'll promote us right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Skin.
This is for Skin.
Yeah,
Everybody go
that's
check
not
out
a thing.
Skin. Garbage Gamer, you said you have precisely 1 billion pickups. So what did you get?
Yes.
Oh, what's the game in the
Okay.
background there? The
game in the
Terminator one you've
background?
been looking at.
It's called The Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors.
I really want to play that.
Ooh.
This game is so fucking good.
I like the looks
I need a
of the
Switch. Somebody buy me a
the
Switch.
rolling trailer thing that's been going there. Looks epic.
Yeah. I've showed it off in a pickup before and I've talked about it. You can look into previous SNIs into my description. You
Oh,
need to
that
get
gets
rid
in
of
the
that.
way again.
Oh,
rid of the-
sorry.
Took the eyeball. Hey, no,
Sorry.
this is easy to get rid of now. You can put that on.
Click on the little eyeball that I just learned about today. Hey, look
I
at that.
can't believe you didn't know.
It's
like,
invisible.
what the hell?
Nobody told me. I don't know.
I thought you went through the tutorial at the beginning.
No.
What the fuck? Read the instructions before
I'm a
you drive.
man. When do I look at instructions? Come on.
That's why you suffer, men.
Yes.
That's why you
I know.
suffer.
There you go.
I've
Figured out my own damn
always been a
self.
woman,
How
so that
hard
makes
can
sense.
it be?
So yeah.
2 years later.
Not an expensive game on the
Yeah.
Switch, by the way. This is like a $15, $20 game.
The hidden gem.
What's
Cool.
it called?
Definitely.
Ninja
It's called
Saviors.
The Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors.
There you go.
And they had to
Cool.
Is that
call
what
it
you're
that
playing,
big-
Justin?
What?
Were you playing that same game, Justin?
No.
It
Oh,
has
okay.
a
I thought you
switchable.
were. Sorry.
Actually, has a switchable cover. I didn't
Cool.
even
I
notice
was
that.
playing a game on the
Switchable, eh?
NES Switch thing.
Flippable,
Oh.
switchable, turnaroundable,
Reversible.
reversible. There's many words for it. So, picked up some movies,
Movies.
a couple of TV shows, and some video games also.
Uh-huh.
The first one I picked up is Green Hornet.
Oh, nice. I have the
And
steelbook of that.
some dumb bitch decided to put her full information
Miss
on both the slipcover and
Selenia
this.
Dickinson or whatever. I don't know.
Gloria Dickinson.
I mean,
Gloria
someone should
Dickinson.
see if the phone number works, right?
Yeah.
There's not a phone number, but there is her full address and the zip code.
Well, nobody mail
You know.
Gloria Dickinson.
So, but
Don't.
what pisses me
Probably
off is
doesn't
she
even
used a
live there
label.
anymore.
As you can see, it's still on here. She used a label I can't peel off because it's just
Uh-huh.
gonna tear.
Oh.
And she stuck another one on the actual slipcover, which I tossed over there because I fucked up the slipcover just trying to get it off.
God damn it. Wow.
So yeah,
So if you
Thank you,
find this
Dixon.
Blu-ray, please return to this. Why would she sell those with her full fucking address on them? Like, that doesn't make
well,
sense.
what's funny is she had it on the slipcover too, and that one was marked off with a pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one wasn't.
Yep. That's great.
So
That's
yeah.
great.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to get an entire new Blu-ray case for this.
Yeah. definitely.
Yeah, at least it's easy to place, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one I picked up an old Lego movie.
Yeah, everything is awesome.
That's a great fucking movie.
Go part of it too. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I loved this movie when it came out. I've actually only ever seen it once. I need
I've
to
seen it a
watch
couple
again.
of times. I
Yeah, only once.
still haven't seen the second one or Lego Batman. I need to
I
get the
haven't seen
second
either.
one.
I still need to see Lego Batman. I have not seen that one.
I have Lego
the second
Batman.
one.
I haven't watched it yet.
I've
I have
seen
Lego
them
2,
all.
but not.
Heard
I
it's
have
great.
Lego
Good.
2.
Yeah.
Now
Love the
this
first
I haven't
next
seen Lego 2,
one,
but I own it.
It was a lot of
this
fun.
one is a testament to how good this movie is, because I saw it for the very first time on a tiny little screen while stuck on a plane,
I see.
and I friggin' loved it. And that is the Peanut movie.
Oh, love that movie.
Oh, I heard that was really good.
This
It's
movie
really good. Yeah.
is phenomenal. Like if you love Peanuts in any way, shape, and form,
Yeah.
Understand
you
the
have
property
to
right
see
here.
this movie.
It is. The whole thing is a love letter to the entire legacy of Peanuts. Like it
all,
really
all the
does.
way down to
Nice.
the art style.
Yeah.
It's a love letter to the art style also. Like they literally took the comics and like just like popped them into 3D.
Kind of.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
it's
Spider-Verse.
Kind of
great.
crazy how they did
It's
it.
different. It has a very unique look to it, to the style. It's very good.
It's not like
Yeah.
Spider-Verse then?
No.
A little different
No.
style?
No, not at all.
No.
Because that made the
Like it's
top
honestly,
from-
I have not ever seen an animated movie that's like this.
Neither have I.
Like this
It's
is
totally
an entirely
unique.
new thing.
Yeah.
Now that
you know.
makes me interested.
It's also
Well, I
just,
knew
yeah.
the Spider-Verse was.
it's
I knew the
also
Spider-Verse was
just
pretty inventive too.
yes, it was. But I mean, it's
But yes, I gotta see that.
it's just a wonderful Peanuts movie. Like it's everything you want
Yeah.
in a Peanuts movie. It's great. Loved it.
You know what else is
Yeah.
wonderful that I expected not to be? Paddington. Paddington is a wonderful movie.
That's I've
It will
heard. Yeah.
make you
Yeah.
smile and feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah.
Understand Paddington? It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So yeah, so continuing actually with Peanuts, I picked up Charlie Brown Christmas.
Hey, awesome.
Amazed I didn't have this. Like
I-
this is actually the last one I needed.
Oh, there
Nice.
you go. Nice.
So now I have what I like to call the trifecta, which is it has I guess it's a square now.
Yes.
So I've added a movie.
Uh-huh.
But so yeah, it's this. Yeah, Peanuts. Okay, hold on. What were the four?
Well, Halloween
Hold
better
on.
be one of them.
Great pumpkin.
Great Pumpkin.
Yeah. But no, I'm talking about just specifically Christmas.
Oh, okay.
oh.
Yeah, so it's a Charlie Brown Christmas. It's a Christmas story.
Okay.
It's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation
Yeah.
and How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Why was it so hard to get out?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
I don't
Three-
know.
3:30 in the morning. That's probably why.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Excuses.
The next one here, again, I'm amazed I found this in the $3 section.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first season of the Venture Brothers.
Oh,
nice.
nice score.
Cool.
Love this.
$3.
Never seen
$3.
it.
It's a good show. You
We
would
need to
love it,
solve
Sean.
that.
I've
Sean,
heard-
it's a loving flashback.
Oh, I know.
stuff, so you-
I am fully
I
aware. It's all on Netflix.
God, I just
I'll see it eventually.
love this art.
I've seen about 3 or 4 seasons of it. My favorite episode is actually Sargasso Sea, which is in that season, in which there is a ghost that just goes "Oh!" for like the whole entirety of the episode. That's just fucking. And every time he screams, you just howl with laughter. It's so funny.
Right there is probably the most accurate drawn depiction of Brock Sampson.
I know, right?
Like that. But this show is so good. Like I said, if you
Yeah.
love Johnny Quest in any way, shape, and
Oh, I
form,
know.
you owe
Or
yourself
Clutch Cargo.
or Clutch Cargo.
All
Yeah,
those
He's
old
actually
you owe yourself
literally
to
clippings,
see
yeah.
the Venture Brothers.
There's a literal reference to Clutch Cargo as a side character. He's the trainer of Brock Sampson, who's the race banning character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
Nice.
And then you go, okay, so we can extrapolate from that. So that means Clutch Cargo trained Race Bannon, which means Clutch Cargo is in the universe of Johnny Quest.
Okay.
There
Yeah. Sorry.
The next one I also
Okay.
found for $3, which again I'm surprised I found for $3. Volume 1 of Garfield and Friends.
Nice. It's
This is again.
volumes 3, 4, and 5 are the ones that go for a mint. Just so you
Yeah.
know. I guess they had lower print
Um,
runs or something, but
The funny thing is, I grew up watching this
So ones I
show,
still
but
need.
seeing as the season 1 is 24 episodes. That's probably about as many episodes as I watched
Yes.
as a kid.
Well, it's not necessarily
No.
season 1. It's volume 1.
Or
Yeah,
volume 1.
It's
You probably did.
I forget how many they actually did per season, but it was I think it's like halfway through volume 2 is when it switches to the second title sequence. They did a couple different theme songs for it. But yeah, I think the first season or 2 was the ones I watched the most as well. I love that show.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So very happy I found this.
The version
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
nice.
had the other segment as U.S. Acres. This version is the Orson's Farm.
Orson's Farm.
Title.
That's how I remember it.
That's the only difference is the title. Otherwise, all the content.
I'm wondering if that is just because the region difference.
Probably.
You know,
But funny enough,
Yeah.
up here in Canada, we got it as U.S. Acres. Like I've always knew it as U.S. Acres, but
So weird.
yeah,
Whatever.
so that's
it was weird.
that's it for the movies and TV shows. On
Movies.
to the video games.
Very nice, very nice.
So picked up a couple of original Xbox games. Picked up Pac-Man World 2.
Yay, Pac-Man!
I've actually never played this.
I haven't played any of the Pac-Man worlds.
I picked this up purely because I recently watched I'm gonna do a little bit of shout out to a YouTuber here, Scott the Waz.
Okay.
He's a fellow Ohioan who's a very popular YouTuber,
There
and
you
he did a video about the Wii version of Pac-Man World 2.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, it looks like fun. I
There
will
you go.
grab it if I see it, and I happen to see it.
You
so.
saw it, so you grabbed it.
There you go. This next one here, I think this is the only physical version of this. I think I don't want to be quoted on that, but I think all the other versions were just downloadable expansions, or it's just like an expansion to the main game. But this is Doom 3: Resurrection of Evil.
Okay. Yeah.
I think if you had the PC version, it was literally just you bought it and it expanded into the main game.
Yeah.
This is probably the only version that is in. You just play it like this.
It's like a separate game.
You don't have. It's an entirely separate like experience.
Okay. Interesting.
So I think this is the only way to get it like this.
Like individually.
Okay.
But because I think at the time,
I'll
Doom
track that
3,
down.
the original Xbox, was the only system that could play Doom 3 actually.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think about that.
I'm sure it's
So-
still pretty watered, like down graphics.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is purely. I'm not gonna
because I
probably
remember
ever
that
play this.
when
but-
when the PC version of that came out, I remember it was the game at the time that prompted everybody to upgrade their PCs.
Yeah.
Because the graphics
Yeah, it
were
was-
so
it was the-
advanced at the time.
It was the early jump to upgrade your PCs before Half-Life 2 came out.
Yeah.
Doom 3 got released and was like showing everybody this is what the future of computers. And then Half-Life 2 came out and they're like, what's Doom 3?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I remember that
So, yeah.
Doom 3 kind of fell off the map pretty quick.
Uh-huh.
All right, so the next
Sadly,
one.
'cause it's a good game.
I didn't get this pack.
I
Was
have
that
it.
Pack
I
World?
still have
Is that
to
what
play
it's called?
it. Yeah.
Pac-Man World 2.
Pac-Man World. I was like Pac
Pac-Man
World.
World.
I knew what I'm
Yeah,
looking for. Fuck.
it's actually a
Mm.
collectathon 3D platformer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I wanted to get
Uh,
like yeah, it looks good. Anyway.
Cool.
I remember playing Doom 3 for
Fail.
the first time on Xbox and I shit myself.
I've heard it has
Uh,
scary moments. Yeah.
It's scary because it's dark.
Yeah.
It's not a
things
bad
jump out at
game.
you.
It's just
It's not actually like if you
great.
brighten it up a bit, it's not scary at all. But
Yeah.
it's purely because it's just so dark.
Yeah.
It's like not a bad game. It's just not a very good Doom game.
The next one I picked up for a whopping $5 is Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Dante's Awakening.
Very nice.
So
That's a series I was never really into.
Can't remember
Watching
if
friends play a bunch of
I
it, though.
think I have that one. I know I
do.
have had all three of them on PS2. I since got
Don't
the
you have the collection on
HD
PS3?
collection.
I do
Yeah,
have the
HD
HD.
collection. Yeah.
I do have the HD collection on the PS3.
I have it on
Um,
PC as well. Through Twitch.
I don't
think.
have the PC ones. I have the PC version of Devil May Cry 4.
I think I have. I'm pretty sure it's on Twitch. One of their free game months.
Oh, okay.
Twitch Prime.
But here's the thing. Someday, digital will fail all of us. And on that day, Eric will still be able to play Devil May Cry 3.
So,
I think
so
it's
will
on the
I.
other
I got it on
remastered.
PS3 and 2. So there you
Yeah.
go.
The PS3 is the superior version, right? It's not mistaken.
I was actually surprised to see that it was also the special edition, because the special edition adds being able to play as Virgil, the new Jester boss enemy, the very hard mode, turbo mode, and more.
And more. I love it when they have and more.
And it's usually like one other thing.
Yeah.
Like one
Technically
Pac-Man
more.
World 2, Pac-Man World 2 is very rare on the GameCube. Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, the Xbox one was like $6.
I don't have the Xbox. I do.
Next one I picked up. I actually used to have this. It was my sister's. My middle sister was the PS2 was one of the only consoles she's ever owned in her life, and the only game she ever bought for it was Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus.
I have the collection of that.
I have those on PS2 and 3. Love Sly Cooper.
And actually, this will be the first time I owned it on my own.
Oh, okay.
Because back when this came out, I didn't like this game.
Really?
I was the weird
different.
gamer kid that took sides.
Yeah.
Because I had friends who played Sly Cooper, and I had friends who played Jak and Daxter.
I like all of those.
And I had friends who played Ratchet and Clank. You know,
I
so we
didn't
were
like
all
Sly
on our
Cooper.
own sides, and we didn't jump lines.
Oh, I played.
I
all
was
of
the
them.
Jak and Daxter kid,
I didn't care.
and everyone else
I
were
was
either
like,
Fly
oh,
or
this
Ratchet.
art style's stupid when it came out. It's stupid. Now I'm way more.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it was stupid back then.
You know what's
It's
cool?
cell shaded glory.
Yes. You know what's cool about that is one of the extras you can unlock when you finish the game is director's commentary for the levels. So as you're playing through it again, you can have director's commentary about the development process and the level design and stuff like that. It's interesting.
Yep. And this is obviously the greatest hits version, and it says on the back that it got in 2002 Game Character of the Year.
Wow.
They were for the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences.
Nice. Well, that's a good set
So,
of characters in that.
Next one, I couldn't find the second one, but I found the third one. So here's Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. That's great. And I haven't really gotten rid of this yet, mostly because I was impressed on how perfect it ripped off.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm just like, I almost just want to leave it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Sly 3. I've actually have not played this one. I've not played Sly 3
I don't know
yet.
if I've played that one either. I think I know I played the first one all the way through, and I played most of the second one.
Let's see, did all three of them? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can't remember.
Usually, sometimes they'll either the company will become a new name or it'll change company hands.
Yeah. No,
These are all done by Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
So.
I have all four of them. But
So I have the fourth one on the PS3. I need to get a physical copy of it.
oh,
I have it
okay.
digitally.
Oh yeah, I have the physical,
So.
and I've got the HD remastered trilogy.
All right. So actually, these next one's kind of funny that they all kind of showed up next to each other. I mentioned last week or the week before that I wanted to pick up this trilogy of games for the PS3 because one, it's time to pick up PS3 games because they're so cheap.
Yes.
And
Almost
and
time
just-
for a PS4.
oh yeah, PS4 is getting there.
A lot of ways it is.
Yeah.
But I wanted to pick up this franchise because I thought they were extremely charming and just fun for all ages. They're great, fantastic games. And so that'd be Little Big Planet.
Oh, I love Little Big Planet.
So this is the Game of the Year edition.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's Little Big Planet.
Very nice.
And I picked up the special edition of Little Big Planet 2. Still working on getting the guns off of it.
I think that's the only one I'm
And-
missing is Little Big Planet 2.
I need 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Little Big Planet 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Those are great.
So I have the
games.
only one I saw it there, but I backed off on it because they wanted a little too much. They wanted like $18 for it.
Oh.
And that was Little Big Planet karting.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I have
Yeah,
that
so
one.
Like
I have
these
the
were like
karting.
$7 a piece.
Yeah.
I
I'm like,
have
yeah.
that on my PS3 because I got like a refund. I was like, sure. And I was like, yeah, this looks cute. It was on sale, this exact amount. I was like, fuck it, I'll
Why
take
not?
it.
Yeah.
But,
It's actually a cute
you know,
little game.
But
So
if
if you
I
find it for a
it,
good price, it's
Oh,
it is
yeah,
worth it.
I'm not paying $17, $18
No,
for
the Little Big
I
Planet
would
games
say
are
it's
great.
worth 10, easy.
Yeah.
Good $10 game or less. You know.
Those are
Man,
great.
but at least I own
Maybe
physical
12.
copies of the trilogy of Little Big Planet games because these have always charmed me.
Yeah, they're great. I like the humor and sort of the silliness of it, and also they're genuinely challenging platforming games. Like there's
that's one thing that always amazed me about these.
Totally amazed.
Is is that I know the whole big thing about these games is being able to create and build your own levels and mess around with all that kind of stuff, but they actually put a lot of effort into a single player story. A whole single player storyline, and it's just they're very well made and worth it. And that is it.
Well, that's some good stuff you got, and I meant to mention earlier, but yes, $3 for that Garfield and Friends set was a hell of a deal. You definitely lucked out.
It is.
Yeah, I was just like, I didn't even hesitate. I saw it.
Yeah. Yoink. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
look around to see if anyone else was paying attention.
Not the new remaster.
No.
Remaster.
That's the original releases from like
that is
15 years ago.
The original DVD release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes,
the crop to widescreen version.
Everyone's saying in the chat, Stephen Fry is the narrator for all the Little Big Planet games.
That is correct. Yes.
So
and
good.
He is brilliant.
He's perfect for it. So Stoud, what did you get this week?
I got some stuff actually, even though I couldn't afford it. How
Good man. Sounds like me. I can't afford this. I will buy it, therefore.
So this may look a little bit familiar, possibly. I don't know if you've heard of this game before, but there's this
little
cool
indie game
here called Neo.
Oh God. Yeah.
Nio?
Nio.
Nio?
So,
Neo.
I heard that this was a great game, but I also heard that it was based on Dark Souls.
Asian
And
Dark
so
Souls, that's all it is.
I avoided it like hell because it was like Dark Souls.
Samurai Dark Souls.
But then I saw you playing it, and I was like, actually, that looks kind of good.
Wait, Sean was playing it?
Yeah, I played it. I played it for a
didn't
few
know you had
hours.
that.
Yeah, I do.
I saw a couple other people playing it.
I would think I was
on
streaming
Twitch
when you
as
were doing
well.
that, probably.
And I was just like, you know what? I kind of want that game.
It's
and
good.
It was $10, so I was like,
I enjoyed it.
$10.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's just punishingly difficult in parts.
Oh, of course.
Don't worry, guys. You'll definitely see me play that when I get to play it for free on his.
Actually,
his
someone
PS4.
a while ago when that game came out called it Onimusha Souls.
Onimusha Souls. The yeah, because it does feel very Onimusha-like. Absolutely, I can see how they'd make that comparison, but with the punishing difficulty curve of Dark Souls.
Is it difficulty scalable?
But yeah,
Not really.
no, not really. I mean,
it's just nail-bitingly hard.
You just have to get good. So I played. I think I did a couple sessions of it. I played through the intro and got into sort of the main game, and then I played a little bit more of the main game. I did not get very far. Once I got past the intro level, which is kind of the tutorial level, when you get into the game proper, it is fucking hard. Like, even just like the regular peon soldiers I was encountering were kicking my ass. Never mind the actual difficult ones. So,
but
yeah, I got it.
We were just talking about how like it's time to buy PS3 games.
Yeah.
Almost time to buy PS4.
Yeah.
$10.
Yeah.
Brand new. Like,
dude, I got
time to buy PS4.
I don't have the money.
I got the new God of War for $10 Canadian, brand new.
Wow.
Not too long ago.
That's a really good deal.
Not really. That's the same now.
So,
We're actually pretty equal. That's the
but,
point. Our fucking economy's all over the place.
But yeah, I got Neo. I think it was a free PS Plus game.
I really want that Major Motoko.
It was a PS Plus game 1 month for free, so I grabbed it. It was around the time. It was around the same time that the demo for Neo 2 came out. So I guess it was a promotion kind of thing.
And just for clarification, no, it's not Near Automata. I don't have
Automata?
Automata?
Near Automata.
It's Automata.
Automata? Onomatopoeia?
Near Edamame.
Near Edamame?
Near
Edamame. There you go.
Near automation? What?
Near
Not her Edamame? What?
Near anatomy.
Near Anatomy.
I've
I
heard
love
I've
edamame,
heard
by the way.
Automata,
Shit.
Automata. Automata.
Automata. I heard Automata once. somewhere.
Automata. Automata.
So, anyways,
At least I can
It's-
understand someone.
No,
getting
Funk
Automata.
Monk. Hold on. I will not be playing God of War after Jedi Fallen Order. I will be playing Uncharted 4. And I will not be playing God of War after that either because I have to play through all the other God of War games first. Doing
Plus,
them.
you
so you're
still
gonna
have to
start
think-
on the other
Also,
games.
Doing
before
them-
that, he has to go back and do Killzone 3.
Doing them all in release date order. So we won't be getting to the new one for quite some time. But
And
we
not
will
only
get
that-
to it eventually.
Son of a.
Before he does all that, he still has to do fucking Dead Space 3 co-op with me.
Dead Space 3 co-op with
Waiting on you for
Skinslip,
that.
and I gotta do.
Got a PS3 right here. Go.
Do you have Dead Space 3?
Yes,
Let's
and
go,
I've
let's
got the
do it.
console and the hookup and everything. Right
Okay,
menu.
well, good. Then maybe we'll do that soon. I was gonna do a 10th anniversary playthrough of the second one sometime soon because I think next year is the 10th anniversary. I might do that a little early just because it's Dead Space 2 and it's amazing.
And before that,
Yes.
it's not every day that I can get a good deal on Mercari anymore because Mercari has become, as I like to call it now, know the price is firm.
Oh
Fuck's
God!
Fuck you, Mercari, whatever you are.
Well,
I'm guessing a
what
store of
bothers
some
me
kind.
about that is like literally Mercari
different
was
eBay.
designed with a make offer button and a buy now button.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed from the ground up to be a something that you
Haggle.
use to
A haggle. Yeah.
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 Should called
And
a haggle. Goddammit.
Now,
Age old
anytime
art.
you try to haggle on Mercari now, it's just like, how fucking dare you, sir? How dare you try to haggle with me on this haggling service?
You know where you are? You
But
know where you posted your item?
I managed to score one more haggle for
Okay.
$8. I got this Twilight Time release of Anastasia.
Oh. Finally
good deal.
time. Good deal, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Rare to find those cheap.
They had it for $10, and I was like, oh, would you be willing to do 8? I'm like, yeah.
Whatever, just get
Ooh.
this the fuck off my shelf.
That's what most people want. They don't want it in their house anymore. That's what fucking
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, I also made an order from Hamilton Books. I got Willow Creek.
I've heard that's
Awesome
good.
movie.
This one is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bobcat Goldthwait directed movie about big feet, Bigfoots.
It's awesome. It's an homage.
Oh, I see. It's people on a skull, but also looks
Yeah.
like a foot.
Yeah.
Like the
It's
people
an
are the
homage.
toes.
There's a
It's the
solid.
Bigfoot.
There's a pretty solid homage
Wow.
to Blair Witch in
I
there,
need to
by
trim
the
my
way,
nails.
where they're in the tent and some things kind of scare them, but it's like
Nice.
it's awesome. Good shit.
It's a found
You'll
footage
really
movie.
enjoy it, Sean.
I also got
that?
Into the
It's a
Abyss.
found
Found footage
footage
film
movie?
by
Abyss.
yeah, yep.
By
I
Bobcat
got
Goldthwait.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Nice.
The great director.
That's what
Sorry,
I've
I
heard.
take
Yeah.
got Into the Abyss from Werner Herzog, a film by Werner Herzog.
Nice.
That's all I needed to know. I was like, okay, that sounds. The concept sounds interesting. I
Sold.
believe it's a documentary. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's a documentary by Werner Herzog.
Well, the
It's
documentary.
about the prison system. I'm like, okay.
He does primarily do documentaries these days.
No.
He finds something more interesting than his fictional character.
So then, in a double pack for $7.50, they had The Big Country, which I haven't seen yet. So
Nice.
it's like, wow.
Gregory
kinda
Peck, Charlton
interesting
Heston,
movie.
Gene Simmons, Burl
Yeah.
Ives.
Big country.
And then the second one in the $7.50 pack was Hang 'Em High.
Oh, nice.
Now, I'm pretty sure this one has a way better release than this.
Probably.
It does. in
And
fact.
if it does, yeah, exactly. But I was like, it's a double pack for $7.50. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, it's like $3-4, whatever.
What's the other pack?
Baby, it's not Baby Yoda, for
What's
fuck's
the other
sake.
movie?
Why is the
Yeah.
world
These are the two.
calling it Baby Yoda? It is just the
Okay.
child. We don't know its name. We don't know even what the name of
Oh,
its
okay.
species is. It's the child. It has
you ever
no
upgrade-
name. And as to
Did you
how
ever
old,
Okay, boomer.
as to how old the child is, 55. 55 years old.
Oh, and Justin, if you do upgrade that Hang 'em High,
Therefore-
I'll definitely take the cheap ass copy off
Okay.
your hand.
Therefore, definitely not Yoda, because Yoda died about 20 years ago, not 55 years ago and then was reborn as the child. No, it's not Yoda. Can't be Yoda. Is not Yoda.
Okay, boomer.
Unless you learn the secret dark Plagueis.
Spoilers! That's Return of the Jedi!
All right. Got Nerdland. This one looked pretty interesting. It's got Paul Rudd doing voice acting, Patton Oswalt.
Sold.
Mike Judge. Mike Judge
Sold.
does some voice acting for this movie.
I don't even know anything
It
about it.
looks
I just want to
pretty
see
good,
it
so.
now.
Yeah. Hannibal Buress is in it. Yeah.
It looks interesting, and he named off the cast, and I was like, yeah, I want to see that.
So probably the biggest score. I don't think they even have any more of these left on there because it was such a good deal. Because this has been out of print for like 2 years. The Neon Demon.
Oh, nice.
Has it really been out of
Yes.
print for 2 years?
I remember
Oh
hearing
my
about
god!
that.
I've been trying to
Wanted
find
to
this
see
one
it.
for a good price for
Forgot
a
all
long
about it.
time. It's like
It,
it went up to like fucking $60 because it was out of print, and I was just like,
Why?
fuck's
Isn't there a criteria? I want there to be a criterion already.
But yes, Nicholas Winding Refn. He's a fantastic director, obviously.
yeah.
And I actually got to see this one in theaters, and I really liked it then.
I think
I
I
didn't
remember you
think it was like
mentioning
his
yeah.
best work, but it was still pretty damn good. And I'm glad
Can't
I
all be
finally got it.
masterpieces, you know?
Yeah. Got Ingrid Goes West, which I don't know much about except for that Aubrey Plaza's in it. So
That's a cool painted cover.
Yeah, I
all I
heard
need
good.
to
I
know.
heard some really good things about it. That's all I know.
Mhm.
Supposed to be really good.
it's like all you really need to know about a movie is if Aubrey Plaza is in it, it's probably good, and you're probably gonna like it. So,
I
And if
love
it's a painted
Aubrey
cover-
Plaza.
And if it's a painted
I love
cover,
her
there's
so
definitely
much.
a higher likelihood of liking it.
oh yes. Oh yeah, especially if it's like a neon painted
Yeah,
cover.
it definitely looks very 80s. It's even more likely I like,
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Yeah, for sure.
I got Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Don't have Willard
You,
yet.
you should get
I
Willard
have the remake. I have the remake.
with Crispin Glover. I've heard that's really good.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I have that on DVD.
I haven't seen any of those rat movies.
great
I've
factor
heard
of
they're
that,
all
too, you
good.
know.
You know.
Yeah, I know. This one was a very good deal, though. I couldn't pass it up. I was like, yeah, I'll get this first, I guess.
I wish there's a box set.
Of all three.
three.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then
It's probably a rights issue for renting it.
finally, John Q, which I've been avoiding getting for a long time.
Why?
Meh.
Initially, I avoided getting this because at the time I was thinking about finally buying it. They had finally
Dumbest
passed
reason.
the ACA. They had
The dumbest
finally
reason.
passed the
Sorry, continue.
Obamacare, basically.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, wow, the whole plot concept behind this movie it's outdated now.
God
No.
forbid it's about a time and a place and in history.
I know.
Yeah.
But because it was outdated, and I was really more interested in seeing and hearing stories about like stuff that reflected more of actual modern times,
Like
and stuff.
space wizards. People with superpowers.
Totally.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
Your reasoning's shit. I'm
It
sorry.
is. But no, it was
Okay,
just
as long as you admit it.
what went through my head as I was deciding not to get this. And then, of course, somebody else becomes president, and Obamacare no longer exists. And now this is relevant again, guys.
Well, there you
John
go.
Q is
cares?
relevant again.
Who cares if
The
it's
first one is
relevant?
mediocre.
Got it.
It's a historical drama. Just enjoy it as being representative of the period in history in which it takes place.
The reason why you shouldn't get it is because it's solidly mediocre. Maybe you should rent it before you buy
It's
it.
better than
never
mediocre.
seen it.
Whatever.
No, I
have
would
seen
say.
it. What are you talking
No, I'm
about?
talking about people in the audience. If
Oh.
you definitely rent it before you buy it, you'll probably like it. But
Whatever.
there's some people who won't.
Okay. Well, that's on them to
Your
decide.
Yes,
conservative
it was
grandpa
Meat
won't.
Lion, Iceman.
I buy things sight unseen all the time. Most of the time, I
Yeah,
find
over
something
here.
to like in them, or I love them, or I think they're okay.
No, I don't. Okay.
Rarely am I disappointed. But I generally have a pretty good feel for films
Yeah.
as far as knowing
You know when you
what
read
I'll
the
like.
back, who's in it.
Yeah, it's
made
like,
by
oh yeah,
the
this
lead
is something I'd be into. Yeah.
I do
Sorry.
like a little bit of research. but
Was that it? Was that it, Stout?
That's it.
Excellent. Some good selections there. Skinslip, you got anything this week?
All right, guys. So here's the deal. Your girl Skinslip needs to save up for a computer and to
Okay.
move out. So she's got nothing. what you can do is go fill her bank account by going to paypal.me/skinslip and dropping some bills in, or subscribe on Twitch, or subscribe on Patreon, because I need to save up for these things.
Yes.
Or you can just send me a Switch.
Now.
Or you can send me a Switch and a PS4, and then I don't have to save up for these things. So,
okay. I don't know how Switch and a
PS4
goods, relates
or
to.
You can send. I need to save up for those things, but
okay.
You can also send me consoles, because please.
Okay.
I really want the new fucking the Animal Crossing. So please Switch, maybe, please.
Okay. So.
There.
So no pickups this week then?
No, I'm not. I'm passionately for
already.
Spare consoles.
Spare consoles for the line.
We'll blog for consoles.
I have an Amazon list for the apartment, for goods for the apartment, for the household and stuff. But like, I'm not releasing it until we actually have an apartment, because I don't want to have to lug around fucking ton of random shit. Just ship it to me.
Okay. So anyway. I actually have some pickups this week. As I mentioned a couple times during the stream, for anybody who missed it, it's my birthday this week coming up. So I decided I'm going to make an exception and get myself some movies, because why not? There's a few movies that I want, and they're not super expensive. They're not cheap either, but whatever. I want some movies. So one of the ones I got was, I thought I should probably finish this set off, because I have all of the previous movies. Finally picked up X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Hey,
with the slipcover. I was a little annoyed because I went through all the slipcovers that they had, and then discovered when I got home, this one has a little crease in the front, which is annoying.
I couldn't find one that wasn't damaged either. I think it's prone to it, maybe.
Damn it!
Anyway, but the sides look good, so it'll look good on the shelf and stuff. So anyway, I need to get caught up on these. I have not watched Apocalypse. I've not watched Logan. And then I got this one, so I'm gonna do like a triple bill and maybe finally finish those X-Men movie reviews. Then I picked up another one that I've been wanting to see basically since it first sort of appeared on the radar. Joker, the recent Joaquin Phoenix film, just dark spiral into madness. Really enjoyed this one a lot. I watched it almost as soon as I got it home. And then also picked up, again, because I have all the other movies, and the TV series, and the Machinima series that ties into the fourth one, or movie that ties into the fourth one. Picked up Terminator Dark Fate.
I still need to see it.
Nice. Sorry, I was reading them.
This was the last Blu-ray one they had. They only had that stinking other format, 4K, and,
all right.
which is lovely and wonderful, but it's also like $8 more to get the 4K version, and I was already pushing the budget as it was. And then finally, last but most certainly not least, I just rewatched the movie that this is kind of a sequel to recently, and thought I'd like to see the new one while the old one is still fresh in my brain. So I picked up Dr. Sleep.
Nice.
There we go. This is really nice. It includes the theatrical version and the 3-hour-long director's cut.
Oh, wow.
Needless to say,
Sweet.
I watched the 3-hour-long director's cut. Little disappointed.
What'd you think?
Well, that's it for my pickups, just those 4.
So now
3 of these are movies I watched this week. So we'll talk about those. So what movies did you guys watch this week?
I saw the new Sonic movie.
Hey, Garbage Gamer saw a movie this week. Holy shit. Let's put him up on the screen. There we go. And let me just eyeball my GIF. I'm going to use that button all the time now that I know it exists. Okay. I'm going to move all my other shit back onto the screen, too, so I can just blank it out when I need to. Yeah.
So I won't say they nailed it, but they did a damn good job.
Yeah.
I want to say it is definitely worth viewing if you're a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. You'll be like, that's Sonic the Hedgehog. He's brash. He's arrogant.
Yeah.
He's fast. Um,
Gotta
fast.
go
He's a-
slow.
he's a cocky little shithead.
Excellent.
You know, and it's just like,
as he should be.
yeah, it's fucking Sonic
Perfect.
the Hedgehog. There's subtle references everywhere in that movie.
Like to the games and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's even a little jab at what we believe to be a little jab at the Mario franchise.
Oh, really?
And you'll see it right off the bat what it is. And but yeah, I mean, it's just like I can only imagine what the movie would have been like with the original design.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the way Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was, I mean, Jeremy Johns kind of said it best, because he pointed it out also, is that he wasn't quite sure what they were thinking when they tried to make Sonic the Hedgehog look more realistic, like an actual, like,
Yeah.
alien animal, kind of like freak of nature kind of thing.
Yeah.
When Jim Carrey plays up the Dr. Robotnik character like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
You know, he plays him almost like the Mask.
Well,
you know, he's
Jim Carrey,
very animated.
Jim Carrey is like a living cartoon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You know?
That's
you watch.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's some of the things that people were saying negatively about the movie is that they couldn't pull Jim Carrey away from the character and see him just as Dr. Robotnik, and they could see him as Jim Carrey cosplaying as Dr. Robotnik.
No.
But on the positive side, he plays up the character well enough that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You're
I think
having
he's
way
pretty good.
too much fun
Yeah.
watching him play this character and his motivations
Mm-hmm.
and learning about Sonic and doing everything he does. You're just like, yeah, fuck it, you know. But on the other note, yeah, I wasn't quite sure what they were thinking by doing a very serious, realistic-looking Sonic the Hedgehog and this really animated, cartoony Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah.
Now that Sonic looks like Sonic and is more animated and cartoony, they play extremely well together visually.
Makes sense.
You know, so it just works. Like the movie, probably, my guess would be the movie would have been terrible because you couldn't get past that horrible abomination that they created.
Yeah.
And there is something in this movie that, again, I'm just gonna say there's a post-credit scene, and not a huge thing, but it's gonna make you go, "Oh God!" You know, if they kept the original design, this post-credit scene would have probably been like a eye-bleeding level of just like, what the fuck?
Like horrifying.
You know? Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let your mind wander on that one.
Excellent.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Well, very good. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it, actually. People seem to be really genuinely surprised and delighted that it's actually an entertaining film that does not, in fact, shit on the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise or character.
It does not.
But
And if
actually
anything,
is quite
it just
respectful of it.
heightens the character a little bit
Yeah.
and expands upon. It expands upon his story,
Very nice.
and we learn more about the character.
Very nice.
So,
Well, good stuff. Well, I look forward to that. You see any other movies this week?
no, that was the only one I got to.
That was it.
I saw a little bit of Raging Bull, and that was about it.
I still have to watch that. It's been sitting on my shelf forever, and I still have not watched
Good. I
Yeah,
gave
it
it
was
5
this
stars.
afternoon. I posted a
5.
picture in Cram playing a game of Guess the Movie, and
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
and Raptor came in about 2 minutes later. It was like Raging Bull.
Just
I've
immediately.
never seen the movie either.
Yeah.
He just wildly guessed. He's like
Oh,
black
really?
and white film with Joe Pesci. He just guessed.
Yeah, black and white
Raging
film. And yeah, because the scene I took a picture of is them all sitting at the dinner table, and Joe Pesci's yelling at his kid to not put his hand on the plate.
Yeah.
And that's that. I'm like, oh, good one. It's kind of nice and random.
Well, and also
later,
it doesn't
Raging
have Robert De Niro in that shot, so thus
Well, actually, funny.
making it,
I took that picture like literally 3 seconds before Robert De Niro comes running in the room.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and watch that.
It's
But,
good. You'll love it.
I'm
You
sure
will.
I'm sure I will. I mean, I've have yet to see a Scorsese film that I haven't loved and that hasn't like just stuck with me forever.
Even if you didn't like,
Though I haven't seen a
don't
lot
think-
of his films, but I've loved the ones
has
that
he
I have
made a bad
seen.
movie? I don't think he's made a bad movie.
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's too careful, a filmmaker, and like
Way too careful.
only makes movies when he has a very specific vision that he wants to put on film. You know.
And he's very meticulous.
Yeah.
And
He really is.
Yeah,
Exacting.
Michael, that's actually a funny little note about the Sonic movie, is that there's a scene. It was shown in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler or anything.
Mm-hmm.
When he's sitting down, he's reading comic books.
Mm-hmm.
He's reading The Flash.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's perfect. Perfect.
All right.
It's a great little reference. I like that.
Excellent. Well, yeah, no, it's definitely one I want to see. It's probably going to be a wait till it's on Blu-ray thing for me, but I already know that it's one I want in my collection.
It scoots just under the line of like Detective Pikachu level good.
Oh, Detective Pikachu is so good. Love that. Even as like someone who doesn't really do much Pokemon stuff, I really enjoyed that movie. You know?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
one of these isn't Barry Lyndon Stanley Kubrick film, and not a Scorsese film.
Correct.
So
No.
Stanley Kubrick is very different.
and I
than
haven't
Martin
seen Kingdom
Scorsese.
of Comedy yet.
I mean, they're both
actually.
auteurs, but they both have very different film visions. Yeah. Okay. Skinslip, Stoud.
Watch Stout start.
All right, Stoud.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually throw
What'd
it.
you watch this week?
We, Skinslip and
Or
I
collectively.
watched 2 movies on Sunday. We watched first Phenomena.
Yeah, Argento's
Yeah.
Phenomena.
Oh, Argento's. Okay, yeah.
And it was fucking fantastic.
Had you seen it before?
Obviously. No, I had.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
introducing him to all the Argentos and
Okay.
most of the
Yeah.
Fulcis he hasn't seen and all that stuff. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting
they're
to
coming up.
notice that, like, he plays with color
Mm-hmm.
the way that they played with shadow in noir movies. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Exactly.
Argento. Well, Vittorio Storaro is often his cinematographer, and Vittorio Storaro is all about color and the meaning of color and the symbolism of color, and that, as having him as the cinematographer, really complements what Dario tries to do with his, his framing and his mood and everything. They've done a lot of films together, and they've always complemented each other very nicely in that respect. But that was something I noticed as well. Like with Suspiria, for example. Suspiria has a very vibrant, bold use of color to convey different emotions and moments.
That's the first thing I think of when I think of Suspiria.
Same
is
here.
The way they used color.
Which is why I'm glad
The
they...
nonsensical story in parts because it's all dream logic.
It
Colors
is,
show.
but you just kind of go along with the flow, and you don't really question it when you're in the moment.
There's a lot of dream
You know.
logic in Phenomena too.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a staple of Italian cinema, actually.
Yeah, love it.
Oddly enough, well, low budget stuff.
Hmm.
It was cool to see Donald Pleasance,
Yeah.
and I.
I love it. The first time he sees his fucking
There's a
ape.
monkey in this fucking movie.
That ape. It's an ape, has no
Mm.
tail.
Yeah. And I was like, I bet the ape's the killer. And I won't spoil anything. I wasn't right, per se.
Okay.
Like, not to
Hey,
spoil it, but the apes. the killer.
It's
Something
a
about
hybrid-
that monkey I just don't trust.
It's a hybrid film, so it's like part giallo, part like actual horror film.
Well, it's a
There's
little bit
mystery
supernatural horror, I think, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
It's more like
Supernatural.
it's a supernatural
She-
mystery film, really.
she
But yeah,
communicates
horror
with
film.
insects. But
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
but also Jennifer Connelly from around the same time that she did Labyrinth. So she did Labyrinth. I think she did Labyrinth
This after.
first. She did this
This-
after,
yeah.
yeah. So
This
two very different sides of the fantasy genre. Going from Jim Henson and Brian Froud to Dario Argento.
Two very
But,
visionary films in very different ways.
Yes, definitely. But great stuff. I need to watch that one again. I haven't seen it for a long time. I think I've only seen it once. So
Okay.
No, no,
saying,
it's
like-
great.
yeah.
There are like people that she would speak up for, or wouldn't be upset with, or something like that. And it's like, wow, these people have been nothing but assholes to you. Why are you so nice to them?
Right? Well, if you ever want a company when you watch it, just let me know. I'm down to always watch it. It's a great fucking movie. I'm sure
Yeah.
Stab would too.
Oh,
If
yeah.
he's free.
Hmm.
Very good movie. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I have the original Arrow video Blu-ray of that.
I got the beautiful steelbook.
Ooh. Oh, you got
Yeah,
the
she kept
the
rubbing it in
synapse
my
one.
face.
I know, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I can't afford those.
well,
I wish I could. That's,
After that, I guess we were in. Well,
It's a standard release.
I know.
I was
same
having
content.
trouble finding all the movies that she wanted to watch because I have organization problems.
He
Uh-huh.
refuses to put even alphabetical piles to make easy finding them. They're not sorted by genre at all. They're just
Organization
piles
issues.
everywhere. So just
Oh,
put them
but
in alphabet
at
so
the-
you can at least find the thing.
Or at the
Yeah.
very least, sort by genre, so you have.
Yeah, at the very
you
least.
know.
That's my level of organization is random movies that, sort of go together.
Yeah.
Here, just put them all here.
See,
Yeah.
mine is, well, as you know, mine is basically sorted by genre and then thematically within that. There's no alphabetical, really.
Well, my collection
some I
is
do
small
by
enough that I could just go,
director, but
I could flop around between oh, this is my horror collection because there's 15 movies there and that's it.
or I'll do release date for certain ones. Like, for example, I have all my Hammer horror movies together and they're sorted by release date.
And I
the
just
Dracula
I have
cycle together, the Frankenstein cycle together,
all my
stuff like that.
all my
You
Godzilla
my
movies,
X-Men comics.
all my Jackie Chan
Yeah.
films, and then I have
Yeah.
everything released by Disney.
Yeah,
Just
Batman
all
and
in
X-Men are in chronological order.
one spot.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Then
What else?
After that,
What else did you guys watch?
Okay.
Hold on. So,
We also
Skinslip?
watched the documentary Hitchcock Truffaut,
Oh, okay.
which is about their famous conversation that was turned into a book, which you fucking should be going and buying. It's in print, still it's been in print for 40 fucking years. It's a in-depth, 300-page coffee table book, softcover. It's only $25. A conversation between these two legendary directors, where Truffaut asked questions like an actual artist, an actual director would ask. It's like, what was the meaning behind this scene, or this character's motivation to do this? And then Hitchcock answers. And there's audio recordings, no video recordings.
Wow.
The documentary is about the two different directors, their personalities, and what happened when they met. And it's actually a pretty good documentary.
That sounds interesting. Yeah.
It's good.
Cool.
they became very good friends after that, apparently.
Yeah.
Did you watch anything else, Stout?
Nope, I didn't get the
Okay.
chance to watch anything else.
Okay.
I watched 4 more movies.
Oh wow. Okay.
I had a movie marathon yesterday.
on that
Oh
note,
right.
I'm-
Yes.
No.
All right.
Eric.
Have a good night, Eric.
Night.
Have a good night, dude.
So once a month, I have a movie madness marathon with my buddy Alec.
Yes.
And next month, by the way, we have the date for that. It is March 13th. That's Friday the 13th. We're not watching
Nice.
Friday the 13th. Sorry.
That's too
We're watching
obvious.
something else.
Yeah.
Watching some Italian cheese. But we watched 4 post-nuke films, post-apocalyptic films, because
Nice.
the end of last marathon ended with the end of the world.
Oh yes.
So-
Miracle Mile. Yeah.
Yes, we watched 2019 After the Fall of New York by Sergio Martino.
Hmm.
All the Colors of the Dark, Sergio Martino, a famous giallo film, which I can't wait to watch. My copy's over at Dallas still.
Hmm.
And then that's a Escape from New York knockoff. There's a guy driving around Arizona, and the government kidnaps him and tells him to save the only fertile woman left alive in New York City, which has been abandoned and taken over by gangs.
Ah.
So he goes there, and his name is Percival. She's the Holy Grail. It's a whole Grail quest. He's joined by Cyclops. This guy's one eye. He gets his other eye. He has an eye patch.
Hmm.
It's it's a whole metaphor for the whole Percival's search for the Holy Grail or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really quite fun. It's about three stars.
Cool.
Next we watched Dune Warriors starring David Carradine.
Oh, that's one I remember. Didn't Twilight Time have a Blu-ray of that? And you
Yep.
kept saying, "Dude, you got to get this. You got to get this," and I kept meaning to, and I never did.
Yeah, I think they're available through Amazon now too. Twilight Time sells them through Amazon now.
Okay, I might have to look into that
So,
because
still the same price.
I need
but-
more of the post-nuke
Yeah.
stuff. That's love those.
So yeah, David Carradine is one of these 7 elite warriors that these farmers have to hire to come save their farm from some people who want to keep driving their vehicles and blowing things up.
Huh.
And David
Bastards.
Carradine takes his chance to show off his newly minted belly button piercing by wearing a shirt that shows off his belly button at all times. All times.
Hey,
regardless.
Man was proud of his piercing. Come on.
It's a pretty decent flick. Next up, we watched Enzo G. Castellari's The New Barbarians,
Oh,
which is a fucking classic.
the third of
I know, I need to send you
the
a box.
New York ones. Yeah, the Bronx ones.
Yes. I have your movies. They're in my box. I gotta send them to you. I know.
I've only seen the first two.
Yeah.
Now,
The
sorry,
third one's not actually connected.
were you sending me the Blu-rays
All
of
three.
those?
All three? Yeah.
Oh, good. I will take them out of my shopping cart.
Yeah. Anything on shopping cart? I've told you. I have them.
You probably told me 1,000 times, and I keep forgetting.
Yep.
I'll take them out of my shopping cart right now.
Stop it right now. Just do it right now.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Because I was just thinking as you were saying that, if Mom sends me a
Put
gift
that
card for
cookie
Amazon,
down.
I should buy those. But
So
I should
New
not buy
Barbarians.
them.
Is Enzo G. Castellari is a brilliant director. He's always got this really great eye for framing and action. He makes really great action films. He's got about a dozen, maybe a dozen's too many, half a dozen, like police action crime dramas, which are just fucking awesome and great car chases. Like some car chases that rival the American ones. Like he's a really good director. This is a bunch of warriors traveling across the wasteland, and Fred Williamson and George Eastman and Ennio Girolami and Giancarlo Parete, who you know if you've actually seen a lot of these movies. Massimo Vini, god damn, that character's stupid. Anyway, there's a lot of really dumb characters, but really it's like a 3.5, almost 4-star affair. It's really up there as one of the finest examples of actual post-nuke. There's an actual post-nuke film where Bronx Warriors, 1990, the Bronx Warriors and Escape from the Bronx were Escape from New York ripoffs. This is an actual Mad Max ripoff.
Nice.
Not a Road Warrior ripoff, a Mad Max ripoff.
Okay.
So there's more vehicles. The society's still, but there's still a bit of Road Warrior in there.
Society hanging on by a thread.
Yes. There's society. It's weird. But Parzival runs around. He looks like a superhero. Parzival. Nadir's his name. And it's played by George Eastman. Not George Eastman. Fred Williamson.
Fred Williamson.
And he has this he has this composite bow and he's a really weird character. He looks like a superhero.
Nice. Worth
watching. Definitely worth checking out. The whole series is. And finally, we ended off on another Sergio Santiago film. Dune Warriors was a Sergio Santiago film. He's one of my favorite directors. And this one was a Road Warriors inspired film about a guy driving around. They capture a rig and they torture people. It's fucking. Look, this one. The thing about the Sergio Santiago films is they have a lot of the same props and vehicles and actors in different roles. Always different roles.
Yeah.
Good guy in one, bad guy in another, victim in another.
Well,
random
his little
torso
company
in one movie.
of actors, you know.
Yeah, random crucified guy in this movie was one of the guys in one of the warrior guys in Dune Warriors.
Okay.
But this one's a bit more slow. It's actually funny. 86 minutes. There's some recycled footage, but it's for some reason it drags in the middle.
Really?
Oh, there's something about New Barbarians to tell you about. It's also an Escape from New York ripoff.
Oh yeah.
They take the guy to fucking. No wait, no, I'm mixing them up. Sorry. That's right. That part I'm thinking of is actually in 2019. Damn it! You should not watch 4 movies in a row. But no, they're all worth watching. Striker's the one I think gets skipped unless you're a hardcore post-nuke fan like I am.
Yeah.
A lot of people give it 2 stars. I give it 3.
I would watch
I'm
all
more
of those.
forgiving.
I love those. I love that genre.
That's what I watched. That's everything.
Nice. It's good stuff. All right.
That's fun.
I'm going to have to rearrange things a little bit here. Oh, look at that. It's wonderful.
It's beautiful.
I can't
it's
resize
gorgeous.
or change anything.
No, but you can put a
even.
second GIF in that's larger and then alternate between the two.
I could, or I could just do that.
I don't give a shit.
Or I could,
What are you gonna do?
hold on. Maybe what I can do is...
Your stream, man. You wish thou will. Human Centipede, man. It's okay. First one's alright. You know what? The sequels are just dog shit, though. You can just skip those. The first one's decent. I would say, if you loved the first one, you'll like the sequels. If you thought the first one was bad or alright,
A
you
little
probably
bigger.
wouldn't have liked it.
Okay,
Sweet.
that'll have to do.
We should have been doing that a long time ago.
Maybe, yeah. I should have like a second scene where it's set up like that.
Yes. I've been telling you that.
Yeah, I know.
don't want a second scene.
Anyway.
Just clone this scene as is.
I
You don't have to do all the work.
Hold on, I
Clone button.
have to get. I watched 4 movies this week. Hold on a sec.
Sweet. Four movies.
Grab the other one off the shelf here. Okay, so first up, I guess in the order I watched them, I did indeed watch Joker, which I had been wanting to see for a very long time.
I didn't see that.
Short version, holy shit. Joaquin Phoenix absolutely deserves every single one of the awards he walked away with for this. What an amazing, complex performance. Yeah, definitely not a superhero movie. Definitely not for kids. But if you're a fan of, like, deeply psychological, incredibly dark, disturbing, intensively focused character studies, this is a must-see. I think it was fantastic. There are moments... I love how it takes a mental health angle on it, and essentially Arthur Fleck is a character that has a lot of issues, but the people around him, the world he lives in, refuse to give him the help that he needs. And it's basically, I felt like it was an allegory for the way a lot of people who suffer from mental health issues are treated by society, or not treated, as the case may be. There's that wonderful line which we were all talking about in the trailer, the shot from his journal, where he says the funny thing about mental illness is people expect you to act like you don't have it, or was
right.
it? Or people expect you to act like, or the thing about what the fuck is the line now? I forget what it. You know the one I'm talking about. It's like the funny thing about when you have a mental illness is people expect you to act like you don't, or something
The problem,
like that.
Brinsley, is the incels running around thinking like, yeah, this is my movie, this is my movie. That's the problem, Brinsley. It's not like they were framed as such. Let me just clarify. Moving
Yeah,
on.
no, people are
That's all my
stupid.
point. Yeah, people are dumb. I agree.
And the thing that really struck me about it is there are moments in the film that are genuinely uncomfortable to watch when you see how people treat him, and ultimately how he treats other people because of how people have treated him. And but it's uncomfortable in ways that it should be, and that work. And yeah, I really liked it a lot because I love movies like that that really just get deep down into the what makes this character tick.
I always find it interesting when people go like, that movie made me feel uncomfortable when they talk about subject matter like that. Not like
It's supposed
ones that are
to.
like really triggering, like
Yeah.
I get like rape
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but like
for sure.
you're supposed to feel feelings, and those feelings
Yes.
are always positive. You know?
Absolutely. And I loved it. I will definitely watch that again and again. I think it was a fantastic film. And a complete departure from the types of comic book movies we've seen in recent years, which more go for the action spectacles and whatnot. This is a very different kind of movie. And I think having the Joker as the subject of it was an appropriate character to choose, because there's so many different things you can explore with that character. So, you know, and some people say, like, oh, well, you don't need an origin for the Joker. But here's the thing. Every time we've had an origin for the Joker, it's been different. Just like in The Dark Knight, where every time he tells a story about how he got those scars, it's a different story. Completely different. And it's the same with every origin we've got of the Joker. It's like, in some he used to be the Red Hood and things went south. In others, he fell into a vat of chemicals and, well, it's also the Red Hood. But, there's different times he was Jack Napier and he killed Batman's parents and fell into the vat of chemicals. And this one, he's Arthur Fleck. And
the chemicals are always the key, though.
Yeah, the chemicals are the
always
key.
the end result.
So I like
but my thing is, my question is, You have a pantheon of characters, some of whom can either be retooled or already have mental disorders. Couldn't you have done a movie with a heroic character struggling with it, and maybe you would have lost, and then maybe you still have that message, but you don't have this backlash because it's a villain being kind of heroicized a bit, just a bit. I mean, glamorized, I should say, not heroicized.
Well,
Glamorized a bit.
I don't think it was at all.
It's never. Oh, look, I'm not saying intentional, but no matter what you do, when you do something like that, you're gonna kind of glamorize. You can't.
Well, no, I mean,
avoid
I kind of liken it to what we've talked about with the Batman animated series and how they retooled a lot of the villain origins there. So, a lot of the villains have very understandable motivations for lashing back at society.
I'm not saying it's supposed to be a superhero, Mike. I'm saying it's a heroic character. So there's people would feel more comfortable rooting for him then, right?
Well, they can, but I mean, you're not supposed to root for him per se. It's just, I mean, you feel however you feel about it. I mean, if you want to root for him, certainly there are aspects of it that you can see him as the victim of.
You're weirdos. No, I'm kidding.
Or you can see him as someone who was victimized, but then chose a very bad way to go to deal with it, which I think is the sort of more healthy way to look at it.
Most abusers have been abused. Some haven't, but most abusers have been abused. I mean, so it's a thing.
I mean, obviously, I can't say too much about what the specifics are without spoiling things, so I'm just going to keep it vague. But
obviously,
but I really, like I said, I mean, there are moments that make you feel uncomfortable. There are moments where you'll just go like, "Oh my God, I totally did not see that coming," but it makes perfect sense now that I think about it. And there's. Yeah, it's definitely see it. Definitely see it. Like, I can't wait to see what your guys' reaction is. Have you seen it, Stout? Have you seen Joker?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was really intrigued by the way that people reacted to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, on one hand, you have people who are kind of worried about the response. There were people before the movie even got released who were seeing the trailer and they were concerned about the response from people who might, as Skinslip was pointing out, might see it as Joker as a heroic character or as somebody
unintentionally or
to
otherwise
be lauded or looked up to.
Yeah.
But like that clearly didn't really happen the way it did, like, say, with the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah.
Where he unintentionally inspired that kind of thing as well. Like, that wasn't the intention of Heath Ledger's Joker, but it still ended up happening. And what I personally felt was like, you can't necessarily stop yourself from having your artistic vision and expressing yourself artistically just because there's a chance that some fuckhead out there is going to misunderstand it.
Yeah.
Because if they had done that, if we had taken that approach to things, for one thing, Taxi Driver never would have been made.
Yeah.
So,
of course.
I mean,
The original film about the descent into madness.
Yeah.
So,
And this kind of
yeah,
thing.
and that's the thing. There's a lot of things about Joker that are very much callbacks and, you know, references to
absolutely
Taxi Driver.
Well, and King of Comedy is another
King
one.
of Comedy,
yeah.
yes.
Those are sort of the two big influences. But I mean, people are saying, "Oh, it's just a ripoff of King of Comedy, Taxi." No, it really isn't. I mean, it's
referencing.
I can see it as, you know, reference or maybe light homage, but it really does go in its own direction. I mean, things happen in both that do not happen in the other. You know.
Right. But I mean, could that film have been done with the character the Creeper, who is also a character with mental illnesses? Like,
well, I don't know anything about that
effective.
character, so I don't know.
Well, but all you do is just replace the Joker with the Creeper, and then you don't change anything about the movie. You just change the end result of the character that they're.
Well, maybe.
Never would have happened though.
But here's the
I
thing:
don't know. I'm just
marquee
saying.
value.
I'm asking. It's just brain theory.
I mean, it's also about marquee value. You know, people.
No, I know. That's exactly the only reason why
we're
Joker.
going to okay that movie. Yeah.
It's only a It's only made because it was a Joker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Which in itself is very commercial and kind of weird. And
well,
it's that. Yeah,
and
it got its own barrel of
Yeah.
worms to unravel. Or
but
barrel
the,
snakes.
the thing that impressed me about it was it doesn't feel like your sort of typical studio movie made to appeal to
I'm
that
looking forward to
crowd.
seeing it.
It's got a very unique vibe to it, and I feel like the director, was it Todd Phillips, was given a lot of freedom to do the film the way he wanted to. There's sadly not a ton of extras on here. There's no commentary or anything. It's about a half an hour's worth of featurettes. But there is some interesting stuff in there. In particular, that what? Sorry?
There's a rumored director's cut? So
No, there's only the one cut. But but the thing that was interesting to me as far as the developmental process goes was how closely Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix worked together to kind of find those important pieces of Arthur's journey and how to get from point A to point B. He said there was things in the script that, we sort of sat down to film them and we're like, I don't know if this really feels right. So then there was times when he would like go off, like him and Joaquin would just go off to the set somewhere and like spend hours just kind of bouncing ideas off each other and coming up with stuff. And sometimes, some of the most poignant moments in the film weren't even in the script originally. It was just from these little brainstorming sessions they had, finding what they needed for the character at that point in the story to, take him on that journey. And
it's actually a comedy approach to filmmaking, because they do that a lot in those comedies. In fact, he did like The Hangover and Old School. He did that's how they shot those. They have a script, and then they went off and come up with crazy ideas. The tattoo on the face was like come up like a random like joke that came up, like that kind of stuff. So that makes sense that he'd film it like that.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And Joaquin said he really enjoyed that aspect of it, just sort of having that creative freedom and being able to put his input in. And
dude, I think a Two-Face movie would actually be way more interesting than Joker, personally. There's a character that has some true duality.
Well, maybe we'll see something. Like, maybe because Joker did so well, we might actually see something like that. Like, maybe someone at Warner will go, well, who else do we have in the Rogues Gallery we could do something like that? Like just
someone make a Kirk Langstrom Man-Bat movie, please.
Like
it's a perfect monster movie.
I think if you were going to do this again, this type of movie, Two-Face would be the next best choice. Partly because we've never had a good Two-Face on film, ever, other than the animated series. And also because I think the animated series origin would be another really fascinating psychological character study with the multiple personalities and everything. I think it'd be great.
Mr. Freeze, like Heart of Ice adaptation?
Possibly. I don't know that would work as well in live action, though.
Oh, they'd have to change a lot of things. They'd make it longer. They'd probably change things, do their own thing. But
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Freeze movie would be
because
cool.
I think with Two-Face, it's a little more kind of doable in terms of having it grounded in that reality.
Jekyll and Hyde at the same time.
I mean, it is in a way, but it's more than that.
Turn it off,
it's different. Yeah, it's not drug induced. It's just part of who he is. Again, Penguin because of the world he comes from and his background.
I think Penguin would be kind of cool. He's never been accurately done on anything other than anything.
So anyway, carrying on.
Series.
We can probably talk about Joker all night because it's fascinating. But yeah, definitely.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Definitely check it out when you get a chance, because I'm eager to hear your take on it as well.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Because my dad has no interest in it, so I won't be getting it until it's just cheap. And that means I won't be getting it for a while because I just have other things to buy,
I know. But yeah, I think it's one that you'll really dig, and I think you'll also really enjoy, appreciate, and be appropriately disturbed by the mental health aspects.
I'm sure I'll have more deeper, creepy,
deep analysis,
dark questions to ask about it, and you'll be like, "God damn it, Skinslip, can't you just take the movie at face value?" No, I can't.
This is one
Never.
that really invites reviewings and deep analysis, because I mean it's custom made for that. It's like, yes, get into this character's head and dig around and see what you find. Anyway, next up, I watched Terminator: Dark Fate. Always been a huge
Ooh.
Terminator fan. I was really looking forward
I
to
need
this,
that too.
especially hearing that it was basically a direct sequel to 1 and 2, ignoring all the other attempts at a sequel that we've had before.
Which
Now,
I liked anyway.
I like them also. I like all things Terminator. But as far as, getting the feel of it right, I think this one definitely hits the mark. I think a lot better than any of the other sequels we've had. With the exception maybe the Sarah Connor Chronicles, which was pretty damn good. But I really liked this a lot. This really feels like, for the first time, like, wow, this is the Terminator 3 I've been waiting for. Loved the new characters and the feeling of a bit of a passing of the torch. I love that we actually have some definitive answers as to what the effects of Sarah Connor's actions in the first and second movies were on Judgment Day and how it changed things. And, great stuff. Great to see Arnie back, of course. Great to see Linda Hamilton back. She spent literally a year training and getting in shape for this movie. Like, that is dedication. Holy shit.
A lot of people hate that whole, like, inevitability of Judgment Day thing.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that unless we keep fighting, Judgment Day is inevitable.
Yeah.
You can't stop it unless we fight it constantly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's going to... Well, and that it's changed. Like, it's changed... yes, she stopped that version of Judgment Day, but it still happens in a form that is different, but more an offshoot of modern day, because it just happens a little later in a different form now.
And everyone complaining about Skynet becoming the internet, like, what are you talking about? That's an evolution of the previous idea.
Absolutely.
And it changed because they changed the history. So
Yeah.
there's ripples in time. So what are you guys complaining about again? I can't remember. Whiny bitches.
Well,
Anyway.
and all this, like, there's too many women characters. It's like,
Good.
Terminator
Boring.
has been about strong female characters since the first movie. Like, do you even Terminator, bro? Like, come on.
I have to tell you, Sean, as a fan of Terminator, you owe it to yourself to buy the movie Shocking Dark.
I've heard of that one. I
know. I've told you about it before.
Yeah.
There's
All
a
right.
Bruno Mattei film. It's one of the few. There's two things notable with it.
Oh, that's the one
One.
that was also called Terminator 2, right? Like, unofficially? Yeah. Okay.
Two things notable. It's one of the few films in Italy, shot in Italy, in the 80s with sync sound.
Sync
Two.
sound. Okay.
Yeah. Normally they don't do sync sound. They do the sound afterward.
Oh, okay.
They record the sound
Where'd sound go?
afterwards. They dub it in whatever region it's going to. But in this one, they actually have on-set actual audio. It's called sync sound.
Okay.
You sync it with the video.
Yeah.
And so it's the original audio. So it's one of the few films where it's not like a dub. To get the real original audio. And
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah.
And then, because mostly actors. And there's a shot in this movie that is 100% absolutely, without a shadow of fucking doubt, stolen by James Cameron and put in Terminator 2. This movie rips off Terminator 1,
Yeah.
right? And there's a shot with a female character with a shotgun, same fucking shotgun,
Yeah.
pretty much the same goddamn outfit, similar outfit, not the same,
Yeah.
at the bottom of some metal stairs in a foundry,
Okay.
holding a gun with a fucking hero shot, and it's the same fucking shot. Same framing, same percent of the current, like the same pose. James Cameron saw this movie and went, I see, this is a pretty good movie. And then decided, I like this movie. I'm gonna make a little nod, say, I saw your movie. And you put it in that fucking movie.
Well,
it's in there.
Could
He
be.
referenced Shocking
It
Dark.
could have been a reference. Absolutely.
It's a full 5 years before Terminator 2. You have to see
All
this
right,
movie.
cool. I will see it. Anyway.
So good.
Anyway, really liked Terminator Dark Fate. I really enjoyed it a lot. I really liked the characters in it. The one who plays, what's her name? Grace. I've seen her in a couple of other films. She was in Blade Runner 2049. What the fuck else was she in? She was in something else that I saw recently.
That lady's cool.
Huh?
I said that lady is cool.
Yeah. Have you seen this?
No, I have not.
Okay. All right.
I don't have that either.
But you know who I'm talking about. The tall,
Yeah,
slim
'cause I've seen
girl.
Blade Runner.
Yeah,
The sequel.
she's really good. Black Mirror.
apparently.
She was in the San Junipero episode of Black Mirror. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right. She was.
Yeah. She was the girl with the
That's my
the
favorite
glasses.
episode so far.
Oh, such a great episode. Love that episode.
I want that to be real. Damn it. Please.
So after all of the gloom and doom of Joker and the end of the world in Terminator, I needed something a little lighter, so I decided it was finally time for me to watch Ted 2. I've seen Flash Gordon a million times, and I've seen the first Ted, but I had never seen the second one. And I was quite delighted that this includes the unrated version as well, which is about, it's not like insignificantly longer either, it's like 20 minutes longer, something like that. What is it here? Ted 2... Oh no, it's like 8 minutes longer. So, yeah. So Ted 2 was all right. I really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was a lot of fun. Ted 2 was also a lot of fun. I didn't think it was as fun as the first one, or as funny as the first one, but it definitely has some good moments. The best of which I think was we have Patrick Warburton and Michael Dorn as a gay couple, and they're like the most macho gay couple you've ever seen. And
Awesome.
The best part for me was when they all go to New York Comic Con, and Patrick Warburton is dressed up as the Tick, and Michael Dorn is dressed up as Worf. And
No way.
they run into them there, and it's like, oh, you guys are into this? It's like, oh, no, we just like to come here and annoy the nerds. So he like gives this guy, Patrick Warburton gives this guy like an atomic wedgie. He's like, oh, there was shit on it. And it's just,
I love
it's just
Patrick
the two of them just going around Comic-Con as these characters, like totally nodding their own characters and just annoying nerds through the whole thing.
Patrick Warburton is a gem.
That's some of the funniest stuff in the movie. There's some other good moments too. I feel like it didn't quite have everything that the first one did. The Comic-Con scene, I think, is the best.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
Okay. I was going to say also the scene with David Hasselhoff, which I think was wonderful in that, he sort of accepts his past and the stupid things he's done in the past and has moved on from it, where Ted basically asks him about the incident where he got really drunk and he was eating the hamburger and stuff, and just asks him point blank, yeah, how many drinks did you have to have before you got naked with that hamburger? And the fact that David Hasselhoff was, his agent kind of warned him about this. Like, I don't know if you're going to want to do this. I watched the extras afterwards, and he's like, no, like, what does it say about you if you can't have a laugh about your own life? And so he basically, and I think that was a very healthy attitude for him. I mean, he knows that he made a mistake. Even when his daughter posted that video, he didn't have any ill will about it. He said, no, I'm glad that she put it out there because it really shone the light on the fact that I have a problem. And then he went and he got better. He sorted out his shit, and that's that. So I think that was great that, he's able to laugh at himself like that. But anyway, really enjoyed Ted 2. It was a lot of fun. I really like those movies. And, of course, I do have the set that includes Flash Gordon with it as well. Because if you've seen either of the Ted movies, you know that Ted and his friend are huge fans of Flash Gordon. All right, and then finally, last but most... Everybody left. It's just me. Hi, how's it going, everybody? Last but most certainly not least, as you know, a couple weeks ago, I rewatched The Shining for the first time in about 30 years. And the reason I rewatched it was because everybody was talking about this new movie, Dr. Sleep. So I figured, well, I just watched The Shining again. I should probably watch Dr. Sleep. So I was quite delighted that this includes the 3-hour-long director's cut. That's the version I watched. And oh boy, you know about me and movies with child peril? Holy shit, this one was a little rough in a few spots. More than just a little rough. Apparently even rough for the cast as they were filming those scenes. But yeah. So the last one I watched, Skinslip, I was just saying, was Dr. Sleep.
I haven't seen that yet either.
Which I highly recommend rewatching The Shining right before you watch it. and do a double.
I'm very familiar with The Shining. I've seen it dozens. And
Okay, well there you go. So
I'm intimately familiar because it was
But-
on TV all the time, and then
Yeah.
I watched it a bunch of times, and
but
I
yeah,
really want to see that.
the thing that was great about Doctor Sleep, they have interviews with the director Tim Miller and Mike Flanagan and
Miller's the Terminator.
Tim Miller was the Terminator. I get getting them mixed up. They have an interview with both Mike Flanagan, who did Haunting of Hill House, by the way, and Stephen King. And what?
I know we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah. And talking about how there were certain aspects in the Kubrick film that diverged from the book, and he's like, well, in this adaptation of your book, we can kind of do a flip-flop and adapt parts of the book that weren't adapted in yours and incorporate it into this. And he's like, that's brilliant. Let's do that. So Stephen King was very excited and very happy with how this turned out. Because between the two, now we have this very unique vision of his story that takes things in different directions, but kind of honors both versions of the story.
I'm really interested in seeing it because I really like The Shining. I mean, I watch it a little bit less now because I know how the history behind it. It's a little uncomfortable to watch.
Well, and
But just-
might be a little exaggerated as well.
Maybe.
Like
I
how
don't know.
much of that
I'm not here to
is
judge,
sensationalism. But yeah. Anyway,
I'm not here to tell someone who's suffering sensational. I don't care. Not my place.
well, that's not what I'm
just saying
saying
when I watch it,
at
I
all.
go, eh.
That's
No,
not-
I'm not saying. I
No.
wouldn't be saying that.
No.
I'm just. I'm not.
I'm going by like the interviews and such that were done on the set at the time, in which the actors were being very frank and honest about what was going on in their lives at the time. That may have made it a little bit more of a harrowing experience than it would have been otherwise. So I don't blame Stanley Kubrick for that at all. I mean, he was just Kubrick being Kubrick as far as his directing goes, But anyway, I already talked about that a couple weeks ago. So anyway, Dr. Sleep was wonderful. I thought it was really, really good. There was, as I say, moments in there being with my aversion to child peril scenes that were definitely rough to get through. But in this case, I say this all the time, is like as long as it's not just exploitative, like just child peril for the sake of child peril. In this case, it is absolutely 110% integral to the story. Like, it is the story. It's about, these people that murder children, essentially. And,
Michael, stop telling people what to do.
It's kind of
Dad wants to talk when he's shitting. He can talk when he's shitting. Deal with it.
Kind of an important aspect to the story. And, one that is dealt with appropriately, I think. I mean, these characters have some very evil characters in them, and they are appropriately portrayed as the evil characters they are. Also, this is
AVP Requiem on Blu-ray.
Also, this is Stephen King, and Stephen King is a writer that I trust. He always takes us to these very dark places, but then takes us out of them very safely by the end. So I know he's a writer I can trust. Also, the fact that Stephen King writes such amazing characters, such compelling characters, and that you care about. And this is one of the things he talks about in the interviews. He says, this is a problem that a lot of horror stories have, is they don't develop the characters enough. So where is the horror if you don't care about the characters? So in this case, you really come to care about these characters. I mean, it's essentially, it's a wonderful companion piece to the movie of The Shining. Because here we have adult Danny Boyle, played by Ewan McGregor, dealing with the trauma of his childhood. Let's face it, that was a pretty fucking traumatic childhood he had.
His father tried to murder him with an axe.
His father tried to murder him with an axe. Plus, he was a 5-year-old boy trying to deal with these emerging psychic powers and being able to see things and sense things that nobody else could, and feeling like he was alone and the only person. Of course, he met Scatman Crothers' character, I forget his name, and realized he wasn't alone, but he didn't really meet very many others. So this is about him and him, essentially dealing with his pain in not the most healthy ways. And then Danny Torrance.
Danny Boyle.
Why did I say Boyle? Oh, that's the actor, Danny Boyle. Yeah,
It's late.
Sorry.
That's why.
Danny Torrance. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Danny Boyle was in all those movies. He was in the 30 Days a Night, I think. But anyway,
those awesome fucked up movies, right?
he's great.
Like
Yeah.
The Shining. Yeah.
But Dr. Shining, yes, and the sleep. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Much like I said with The Shining when I put it on.
Oh wait, Doctor Shining and the Sleep's the name of my next band. Anyway.
Okay. When I put The Shining on a couple weeks ago, I just meant to watch a bit of it and go to bed. I ended up watching the whole movie. Dr. Sleep, I went in fully intending to watch the whole movie, but often when I watch a long stretch movie like that, like 3 hours or 2.5 hours or what, I'll pause it a couple of times. This one, I think I paused once, and that was just to have a smoke break. And when I went to pause it, I checked the time, and I was already like over 2 hours into the movie. And it did not feel like it. I was like, God, this is just sucking me right in. This is so goddamn good.
It's long, but doesn't feel like it at all.
No. And then there's ones like you were talking about, that one you watched is 86 minutes and really dragged in the middle and felt longer than it was. I've watched movies like that, too. Like, you're constantly checking the clock. Like, how much time is left? How much time is left? Like, but this one, it's like I was just completely absorbed in these characters and their plight and their peril and their journey that it did not feel like 3 hours to me. And it just immediately sucked me in. So,
Dick Halloran.
yeah, I definitely... Yeah, thank you.
Dick Halloran is Catman Carter's name.
That's Dick Halloran, that's right, yeah. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this, both as a sequel story and also as a very loving homage to the Shining movie and the wonderful performances in that movie. Because we see a lot of the characters, obviously played by different actors, from the Shining appear in this, in flashback sequences and whatnot, and in a few cases, recreations of scenes from the Shining or moments from the Shining. And
that's cool.
It's really interesting. They actually rebuilt the Overlook sets. Like, all the main sets, they used, they got all the original plans from The Shining and rebuilt the sets, like, bang on perfect, right down to having the same typewriter, like the same model of typewriter that Jack Nicholson used to write his quote-unquote novel in the movie, still sitting there on the table and stuff. And it was just amazing work. So it's really good. So yeah, in the because what was it, in the original book of The Shining, they had the topiaries, which would come to life and attack people and stuff. And instead, in the movie, they had the hedge maze, which has become such a wonderful, iconic image. So in this, there's a lot of nods to all of those moments. Well, not the topiaries, but you have the hedge maze again, and you have the overlook and such. So rather than having it ending the way the book does, they said, well, why don't we... And I think at the end of the book of The Shining, that the overlook burned to the ground. And they said, well, why don't... And that didn't happen in the movie. Instead, and Stephen King equated, he says, yeah, and it was kind of exemplary of the clash between me and Kubrick, is like, my book ends in fire, his movie ends in ice. So then Mike Flanagan said, well, instead of ending I think the book of Dr. Sleep ends kind of on the remains of the Overlook. And he says, well, since the Overlook wasn't burned down in the movie, how about in the movie, we just set the ending in the Overlook? And we just go back there. And they have this whole thing set in the Overlook again, and... and then you can kind of have...
burn it down.
And, yeah, and then you can have the ending from the original book, but at the end of this one instead. And he was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So that's kind of what they did. But, it's just so damn good. Like, if you're a fan of the movie, of The Shining, which obviously you are if you've seen it dozens of times.
You need to see Room 247. You need to.
Yes, I definitely do. I think you'll really enjoy this. I think you'll find a lot to like in here. And Ewan McGregor is fucking amazing. I mean, he's just such a great actor.
I trust the director and the actor, so.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, everybody is wonderful in this. They do such a great job, and And watch what few extras there are, too, because there's some wonderful insight into some of the creative decisions they made there. But yeah, great stuff. So that was my movies this week. So 4 movies, some good ones. Honestly, don't think really not a bad one in the bunch. I had a great week of viewing some wonderful films.
I didn't have anything less than 3 stars, so
Well, there you go. Yeah.
out of 5, mind you. So it's like, you know, it's pretty good. Better than some weeks. Some weeks you're like, oh, damn it. That's my review of some movies right there.
I give this review 2 farts. Yeah.
2 Aaron Isaac farts.
2
2 Aaron Isaac interrupting farts.
Is Stout still shitting his guts out? I'm guessing he
Not
is.
back, so then
Okay.
yes.
He must still be shitting his guts out. All right.
Getting his shits out.
Apparently, Stout had to run away and poop.
Yeah, he's gonna poop himself, so he just
So,
left.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I don't want to poop himself. That'd be just not
I
something I want to
pooped
hear.
3 times today. I think it's because of all the pizza I had in the past couple days.
Damn,
But
dude. I ate half a jar of pickles today. I'm gonna actually, I've eaten a whole jar of pickles today.
well, there you go. You'll have
I'm
the
gonna
most
shit my guts out tomorrow.
wonderful pickle shits.
I would be stopped, but there's only 2 pickles left, so I might as well just finish the 2 pickles.
Pickle shits. Pickle shits.
Pooping is never fun for me.
Yeah. It is a bodily function that is necessary.
It's like exorcism of agony.
Yeah.
I'm not even making a joke. It's awful. I'm nauseous. I'm
Yeah.
sweating.
Oh, I know.
I'm giving birth to a demon from my anus hole. It's like a hole. It's a hell. It's a portal to hell. My anus opens up and fucking hell baby falls out, and I flush it because you know,
Yeah.
demon. I don't want it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
I agree, Brinsley. You're just saying the actress they got to play Wendy Torrance in the flashback sequences actually looked very similar to Shelley Duvall. Yeah, and she played it very similarly too. Like that's not easy shoes to fill, but I thought she did a very good job, and stuff like that. Just kind of scrolling through here. I have to agree with King on Shelley Duvall. I much prefer that character in the book than how Kubrick interpreted her in his film. I don't know anything about that because I haven't read the book and I haven't seen King do a comparison. So I just love Shelley Duvall's performance in that. I think she was an amazing actress and did an amazing performance. But yeah. She was amazing. She was one of those actresses I kind of grew up seeing in everything, you know.
Stoud's back.
Welcome back, Stout. You made it.
He didn't fall in.
Congratulations. So did you see Dr. Sleep, Stout?
No,
Oh. Okay.
not yet. I want to.
Did you see Terminator?
No,
Did you see Ted 2?
no.
Okay.
I
then.
have Ted 2. I just
See,
haven't watched it yet.
see,
I want that trilogy set.
I also have had Ted 2 for a very long time and finally watched it this week. So,
I like Ted 1 a whole lot.
so did I. I thought it was great. Well, honestly, I like Ted 2 as well. It was just certain parts of it. I thought they go a little bit more in a drama direction in some ways.
It's fine, but
But
whatever.
it's fine, yeah. But but there's definitely some funny bits. The Comic-Con thing, I think, is the best sort of sustained bit in the whole thing. Some pretty funny stuff there. Yeah.
I need to get a trilogy set since I don't have the Flash Gordon either.
Yes. Well, that's why I got it, because I didn't have any of them. But
I don't have one at all, so I might as well
But
take all 3 of them.
I enjoyed it. It's a nice set. It's a nice custom slip cover for it.
Evening, it's fucking morning now.
It is. It is 1:59 a.m. And 2 days before my birthday.
It's 2 a.m. basically.
Basically.
You just keep reminding him, Sean.
It's a big marathon on Monday for my birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're gonna make sure you put the name birthday in the title.
Birthday.
Make sure you put birthday in the title.
I will put birthday in the title. It's the birthday of my birthday. Birthday!
Birthday boy.
Marathon birthday. Birthday marathon on my birthday.
Birthday boy marathon.
Birthday boy
Also,
marathon on my birthday.
There's a
boy.
tag for birthday, so make sure you use that too.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I did not know that.
So make sure you use both of those things.
Thank you. That's two
It
things
will
you
get
taught
people
me
who
today.
want to be generous.
You taught
Lots
me.
of people just
You
give
taught,
people gifts in the birthday.
you taught me about the eyeball, and that there's a birthday tag. I'm especially happy to know about the buy ball. Yes. I like the buy ball. What?
Yeah.
The eyeball. I will poke the eyeball all the time now.
Poke.
I'm going to
The
meet some
eyeball
friends
is
after
fun.
this ends. Good. To cleanse your brain of us. Sounds like a good plan, Brinsley. Alrighty, well, it is 2 a.m. I am not going to stream any further today. I have streamed for almost 8 hours, including SNI and all of the gaming and pre-show. Anybody looking to watch the old pre-shows, they are on the playlist on YouTube. They are unlisted on YouTube, but you should see them in the playlist if you just go to the SNI playlist, Saturday Night Insanity playlist. On Twitch, they're in just the Saturday Night Insanity collection, which is the playlist on Twitch, so you can see them there. They're not unlisted or anything, they're just there. So, enjoy all of that stuff that we do.
I'm streaming 5 to 7 days a week. Come watch me play games. I also design a tabletop role-playing game. I'm guesting on a Roll for Change role-playing stream. More details about that on the Discord. Yeah. Oh, I have a podcast that I haven't been doing, but hey, I do have a podcast to subscribe to.
There you go.
There's a new episode coming. So.
Is that Psychotronic Coast to Coast?
Mm-hmm.
The one who got the sticker for on your microphone there?
Mm-hmm.
There's a sticker there. See the sticker right there. I'm
Which
almost,
we have in our merch
almost
link.
touching.
We have
There you go.
shirts and hats and tote bags. And
Yay, merch.
No one but us have bought it. Us being me and Owen. Owen being the only one, actually. Anyway, yeah.
Sounds
How about
cool.
you, Stoud?
What are you
Did it
streaming this week, Stoud? On your stream that you stream.
I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, episode 9 comes out at the end of March, Michael. End of March.
I could surprise everyone and
On
just
Blu-ray.
start streaming tomorrow.
End of March. It's like March 30th.
I would love that. You kidding me?
Yeah.
We should play Apex Legends tomorrow.
No. God. If I'm
Why?
gonna stream. I'm gonna stream something I actually want to play.
Stout doesn't like any of the games we like to play, Skinslip,
Will you just fucking play a game with us, Stoudman?
because they're not Tetris or
That's right.
Animal Crossing, that
That's also
mobile
right.
game. Stout only plays mobile games now.
Better than only playing Fortnite.
Hey, my consistent
Which is
25
also a
viewers
mobile
say
game.
otherwise. Actually, yes, you can play it on mobile. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. One of the first people who killed me was on an iPhone.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I think his name was
You
Aaron
suck.
on his iPhone or something like that.
Amazing.
And I thought it was a joke. I'm like, Fortnite on a phone, as if. And then I found out, no, actually, dude, it is on mobile. I'm like, what?
Definitely a
How?
thing.
How? Because one of the kids I played with was playing on a tablet. It's like, look how fast I can crank my 90s. I'm on a iPad. I'm like, what? Wow. That's amazing.
It's funny.
Cheese farts.
So yeah. Talk about your stuff. Even though everyone knows your stuff, you're here. You're doing your stuff.
I'm doing
Come
stuff.
back tomorrow. Are you streaming tomorrow? Or are you
People-
taking a day off?
No, I'll stream tomorrow at some point.
Didn't know.
I know
Yeah, playing
Rose is
that.
going to be playing more. She wants to do more of the challenges. I don't know if I'm going to stream during the day. It might not be until after I take Rose back to her mom's. Or if she, I don't know, she might be staying because she's got a long weekend. If she's staying,
That happened with my friend's daughter. Actually, didn't have to go to her dad because of it.
that what?
I said I had a friend who had some similar thing happen, extra day because of the long weekend.
Oh yeah,
Canadian person. Yeah.
I haven't. I have to talk to ask Annetta, so I'm not sure. She might be staying. She might be here for the marathon. I don't know. We shall
that'd be
see.
cool.
We shall see.
Just message her about doing weird things behind you and just
yeah, exactly.
ruining every
She will.
shot possible.
Pretty much, yeah. Having her squeaky balloon right up to the microphone.
God damn it, Jail! No.
Were you there for that when she was doing that? Oh god.
His birthday is on Monday, not Tuesday. He's not
Monday.
going
Well, no, it's
to
Tuesday.
move his birthday. Wait, your birthday's on Tuesday?
It's on Tuesday.
Well, then why don't you do the stream on Tuesday?
Because I do them on Monday.
Yeah, no, I know.
But
Reasons.
and most people
Monday
at this point are expecting it on Monday. too.
carrying over into Tuesday, you see, so.
Yeah. That means that you guys need to come big. Oh my god. That means you guys need to come big with the donations so you can force him to stay awake for a long time.
Forever.
Not long.
Well, 24 hours.
How did he not
being
be dead?
The maximum. 24 hours being the maximum. I think the record is 23. There was the one where I ended up doing 20 hours because I decided to play all of Life is Strange in one sitting. And it turns out it's a 20-hour game.
You still need the sequel and the prequel.
I do, yeah. I don't actually have the sequel. I do have the prequel and the demo for the second one, so, which I think is a separate chapter from the actual main game, so.
Well then.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm suddenly so gassy, but I'm not
You're
complaining.
gassy assy over here.
Gassy assy. Oh, the last of the pizza finally filtered through, I guess. Anyway, have yourselves a great night, everybody. We'll see you on Monday, or not. Well, hopefully we'll see you on Monday. Otherwise, I stream on Twitch pretty much every day, so stop by and say hi if you feel so inclined. And
Why wouldn't you be there on Monday? That's marathon day.
I will be there on Monday. I meant them watching you.
Oh,
You know who you are.
I kind of want a different logo for the Cram Crypt, but I want to take the Cram and turn it into meat. So it looks like Cram meat.
Yeah, that was very hastily constructed, so that's
I might do it and send it your way if I
that
get bored.
is completely subject to potential change.
I just
so.
want to do something kind of gross, but like also neat.
Okay. Well,
Like
we'll
it's
see.
gonna look like Cram. It's a can of Cram, but it's
Can
also
of
the word
cram. Yes.
You know.
All right. I don't know. Okay.
Anyway, sorry. We're
That's okay. Have yourselves a wonderful day or night, everybody, and we will see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Penis.
Ow.
Ah, nope, that's a shit. Okay.
Oh God. End the
I-
stream. End the stream. Go
Yep,
go go.
Yep. Just gonna find the buttons here. Just gonna find the buttons. Okay. Fuck. No, not that. That's the speed test app. Okay. Just go. Play the theme.
Prepara!